Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ACTV Sports. This is our first coaches show of the year. This is with Coach Dawson, pregame of the Karns kickoff at 7 o'clock at Dragon Field. Coach, this is your first coaches show.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think so far? We haven't hurt you or done anything wrong?
No, I think I've stayed pretty low key so far. So
okay. Well, welcome to ACTV. I know this is your first years at the helm of Dragon football. So the first question I have for you is pretty simple. Talk about the growth and development you've seen from your team since you've gotten to campus.
Yeah, I mean, I think our team, they've done a good job of picking up nuances. You know, you talk about if the meeting started at 3:20 and you're not in there at 3:20, that door's locked and you're not coming to meetings. You know, if we say toes in the line at 4:45 and you're walking out of the locker room at 4:47, you're not practicing. And a lot of those things, it was kind of a big transition period. It took time for the kids to get used to that because that's a pretty high standard to uphold. And early on, we kind of took some lumps. Like we had really good players that we weren't letting practice. It's like if you're not going to follow, but now it's like almost overkill the way our kids do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they take everything. Everything's a competition. So we got kids that are arguing and trying to be the first guy out there, and they don't even know they're doing it. They don't even know. We think that's great. But I think that's probably been the biggest thing. But I think their growth in that aspect has been awesome.
Right. Culture. It's important to establish a culture.
Yeah.
If you can't get your culture in place, it's hard to do anything else.
Yeah.
What were some of the biggest challenges for you personally, this being your first season as head coach of Dragon football? What is, for you, what has been some of the biggest challenges?
Yeah, I mean, I think being in more of a managerial role and, you know, having people that – because I don't really view myself in coaching. Like, I work with everybody on the staff. Like, we don't really have a hierarchy system. It's not what it is. It's not who I am. But having to have, you know, tough conversations with people and having to have tough conversations with kids and at the end of the day making, you know, important decisions. Early on, that stuff was not necessarily intimidating, but it's just like, man, if I can avoid this conversation, this, you know. But I think over time, you realize, you know, the business aspect of it, and it's like for the betterment of the program, you know, you got to have that. And I think it's been great for me as a human being, you know, not mix words, be super transparent, lay everything out exactly the way it is. And that really wasn't who I was as a person up until this point. So that's probably been the biggest change for me. But, you know, now you almost adopt that in every aspect of your life. So I'm probably more blunt person now. People probably think I'm not as nice. But I think that's been, you know, a big adjustment for me.
Right. Talk about your team leaders. How are they helping you? Because it's impossible to do a job like yours by yourself. Talk about how your team leaders are helping support your goals.
Yeah, I mean, we have 6 captains, which kind of models the NFL. Obviously, we don't have like just special teams players or vice versa, but we have 6 kids that we feel really good about: Bryson Maddox, Ron Jones, Connor Bayless, Jackson Harrell, Hunter Jenkins, Will Young. You know, but a lot of those kids are seniors. Mm-hmm. We have a very senior-led football team right now because our seniors are more vocal. But those kids, man, we meet once a week. We talk about challenges they face in the hallways, in life, in the locker room, things that we can do better as a coaching staff. Because at the end of the day, it's their football team. They get 4 years of that. As coaches, we'll be around the game for decades. But this specific team, we want to make sure they have a great experience. So we take their input very seriously, and they do a great job of giving us input.
Great. So this week you got the Beavers coming into town, and I'm not asking you to tell me what your first 5 scripted plays are, but in general, offensively and defensively, what are you guys hoping to establish this week?
You mean offensively? You know, I can speak more about them. It's kind of what I do. Our game plan's very simple every week. You know, we're going to try to stretch people horizontally, and then try to make them defend us vertically. We feel like we have some great athletes on the perimeter, an offensive line that's really come along. 2 great quarterbacks that can make any throw on the field, and tailbacks that can find creases. You know, so for us, we have athletes. We're going to get them athletes the ball in space with blockers in front of them and let them make plays. Like, I think it's important to be able to self-scout. And at times, you know, we kind of limit ourselves schematically. I think we've done a great job of adapting to that, especially last week and then this week too. Obviously, last week we scored 35 points, had 450 yards, but we needed 14 more.
Right.
So, you know, if we can be super efficient, super effective, then we feel like we have a great day. And then defensively, you know, I think we kind of do what we do. We're going to give you a 6-man box. We're going to play quarters. And then we're going to, mix in cover one, cover zero pressures, 5, 6 man pressures, and try to make you be very multiple and try to put, high school quarterbacks in compromising situations and make decisions on the fly.
Yeah. That's always an interesting predicament to put a quarterback in a situation where he has to, and hopefully he has to make a decision really quickly under duress.
Yeah.
That's when that happens, a lot of times you generate mistakes.
Exactly right.
Right. Outside of what you guys are doing on the field, talk about some of the things that your team's doing in the community, just things like outside of football.
Yeah, we talk every day, about doing all the right things all the time. And it's not, I tell them, guys, what I'm asking you to do is not that hard. I'm not asking you to go be like the best human being on earth. Like, they're kids. Like, they're going to make mistakes. They're going to, be too loud in public and, do all the stupid kid stuff. But I think it's a great thing. Like, I go to middle school games on Thursday nights. Our kids are out there handing out water. We do something where it's called a core card. We give a kid a piece of paper on Monday. They have to take it to all their teachers, get it signed, and the teachers write in the grades, and it gives them a chance to write in like questions or concerns or comments. One thing we've seen from when we started it to now, it'll never be zero concerns of a roster of 60 kids. It'll never be that, but we see so many more. He's doing a great job. He's doing this or that. And I'll tell the kids, all that does is create a dialogue, gives them an opportunity to create a dialogue with the teacher. That way the teacher knows that they are somewhat invested and they're somewhat accountable for their own mistakes in class. Teacher writes in, I give them an opportunity to make up a test this week. They didn't show up. And, a kid knows if they bring that back to us, it's not going to be a great day. So our kids do a really great job with that.
Fantastic. Again, it seems to be a culture thing.
Yeah.
Getting that culture in place. That's good. Talk about a few of the Dragons we need to keep an eye on this week. Who are some guys that you're expecting to shine?
I mean, obviously every week, everyone's going to look at Bryson Maddox. I mean, he's got 297 yards and 3 touchdowns on 12 catches this year. So obviously he's going to be the guy that, a lot of eyes go to. But then you look on the perimeter and you're talking about Braylon Hayden, Will Young, Austin Phillips, Cam Anderson, Riker Arms, Margot Chavez, Ryan Jones. Like, we have some very talented players on the perimeter. And then defensively, I think the middle of our defense has a chance to have a really good week. Jackson Harrell, Noah Witt, Charlie Turbeville, Riker Arms, Cam Anderson again. Like, we have some very dynamic athletes. And I think our game plan, especially moving forward, and, it has been in the past, is just let athletes make plays. Like, don't overcoach it, don't over-scheme it, just let them do their thing. So I expect all those kids to have a big week.
Okay. Last question about football for you, and then I've got a few that are a little out of the box.
All right.
Which is obvious, outside of the obvious, which is a win. In your view, what does success look like for your team this Friday night against Karns?
Yeah, I mean, I think success for us in football is easily defined, and the way we tell our kids, it's like when the game's over and the time's out, like, did I do everything I could do? And if you can look yourself in the mirror and say yes, most of the time that's going to result in a win. But if you can look in the mirror and say yes, we had success. In some capacity, in some facet. Obviously, you're not going to win every game. But for us, if we can take something from a loss, we put something good on film, we're able to identify a flaw in our scheme. Obviously all those things can be great and can help you down the road. But for us, man, if you can look in the mirror and you can say, I laid it all on the line. I did everything I could. I emptied the tank tonight. Then I think that's a successful night.
And so having Karns at home is going to help you a lot too.
Yeah.
The Dragon Nation will be out, in full capacity.
Yeah.
Could you tell a difference in your team when you're playing at home versus when you're playing on the road?
Oh yeah. I mean, I think our kids feel so much more comfortable. They walk that sideline every day, and I think having those fans behind you, it's our music, it's our band, it's our people. Like, I think it's great. And obviously we started doing something last week that we're going to carry moving forward, or right before kickoff, we get it 2 by 2 and we walk right through the front row of our bleachers. Oh, okay. And last week we kind of kept in our back pocket, didn't tell nobody, didn't even tell the kids until we did it. And I think people really liked that. It was really cool seeing it from the field. We did that right after we retired Mr. McCray's number. So last week was really cool, or 2 weeks ago was really cool. Hopefully we can cap one off this week with a win.
Well, all right. So I'm going to throw some rapid questions at you. Since you're new to our area, I'm going to give you an opportunity to maybe let our Dragon fans get to know you as a person a little better.
All right.
So I've got some questions just to zing at you, and we'll see where this goes.
Okay.
So give me the name of your top 3 bands or musical acts of all time.
All right. Off the rip, musical act, not band. I got to go Kenny Chesney. I listen to more Kenny Chesney, probably anyone on the planet. I've listened to Kenny Chesney. I was about 5 years old. Leonard Skinner. And then probably in the last like 2 years or so, I've really taken to Alice in Chains. That's my top 3.
Wow, that's
Kinda,
quite a, that's
yeah,
quite a diverse.
It kind of
All
covers
right.
all my bases. That's my 3.
All right, so a favorite book or 2 that you've read in your life. What's that going to be?
I'm a big Patriots fan. I love the Patriots, which, around East Tennessee, you really can't say that to a lot of people, but Bill Belichick on football. It's like 300 pages, and it's like, it's a book because you got to read it, but it's just Q&A. It's
Right.
Q&A, Bill Belichick answering like the most minute, specific questions about football.
Yeah.
It's like, this situation, what would you do, or what did you do? And he points back to certain instances, I would have done this differently. And then another one I read, I got it last year for Easter, was a book called The Carolina Way. It's by Dean Smith. It's like lessons in leadership and coaching. And I refer to that book all the time because it's kind of divided up by different things in different aspects of leadership. But I refer to both those books about 3 or 4 times a week. I'm not a big reader though, but
Those
I
are
look
good
at
ones.
those, yeah.
Okay, so if you had one superpower, what would it be and why would you choose it?
Probably mind reading. Probably mind
a good
reading.
one.
I mean, if I can look across the field and I know what they're going to run, it makes my job heck of a lot easier. So, got to be mind reading. It'd be cool to be like super fast, but I don't really know how that would help me. I guess I could get home a little faster, but
Most people say, be able to fly or be strong. That's a good one. Nobody's ever said that before. Best sports memory for you personally?
It'd have been when I was in high school. I was young in high school. It'd been my freshman year. We went up and we played a state semifinal game at Hampton. And I remember walking out, the visiting locker room was like a log cabin exterior, smelled terrible, great environment, I guess, for a home team, to put a road team in. And we walk out and there's a kid got a bulldog on a leash, kid's crying, fired up. And we walk out there and there was no speakers and there was people in the bleachers playing the guitar and banjo, singing some song about Hampton. And we look over and we're like, and their whole team's dancing. And I'm like, dude, where are we? And I'm not from like any city. Like I'm from about as rural as you can go. But I'm looking at my buddies like, where are we? So we won the game that night. So it wasn't too big of an environment. But I remember pregame and just getting that win and being in the state semifinal. We played for a state title next week. But that was really unique. That's something I'll remember that the rest of my life.
So here's a tough one for you. I'm going to give you an either or.
Okay.
Would you rather be the smartest person or the funniest person in the room, and why?
I think if your goals are the same, if you're trying to reach the same thing, maybe you're trying to lead, then I'd rather be the funniest. Everyone's going to go to the funniest person in the room, the smartest person in the room. That dude's probably a jerk anyways. So, but I would not know how that is. I'm usually not the smartest guy in the room, so it may be a really cool thing. But I usually can make people laugh a little bit. But so I would say I'm more towards that. But yeah, I'm not very smart right now, so I don't know what that's like. But I'd imagine it's not very fun.
All right, last one. If you had to pick one food to eat 3 times a day for the rest of your life, what would that food be?
I tell people all the time, I talk trash to every player and coach on the team. I think I cook the best ribeye steak on the planet.
Yeah?
I've never had a restaurant that cooks a better ribeye steak than me. So I'm gonna say if someone's gonna give me 3 ribeyes a day, I guess I'll eat them.
You're gonna take it.
I guess so. If they're gonna make me, I guess I will.
Well, I've had some people pick pizza because they say you can vary the topping so you get some other things.
That makes sense.
And pizza's never really, there's never a bad time for pizza.
No. You can have breakfast pizza. You can have any kind of pizza you want. No, that is a good answer. I gotta stay ribeye.
Stay with ribeye.
Yeah.
All right. Coach, thank you for coming by. I
Yeah.
wish you the best of luck against Karns. ACTV will be broadcasting your all's game, and kickoff's at 7 o'clock,
Yes,
right?
sir, 7 o'clock.
All right. So I guess you want to end by saying, go Dragons.
Go Dragons.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And
ladies
good
and
evening,
gentlemen,
ladies
welcome.
and gentlemen, and welcome to ACTV Sports as we bring you live football action here tonight as we are at the home of the Dragons with the Dragons of Clinton versus the Karns Beavers. My name is Lee Fogarty. As always, with me to the left is my brother Jared Fogarty and my brothers from another mother. We got Dallas Cole down here and Coach Darren Leach. I'm going to give you the term coach.
Coach this year,
Yeah, you're coach this year.
So he graduated from grandpa.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're just doing
uncle.
coach. Yeah, we're going coach. So, guys, it should be an exciting night of football. Dragons come in still searching for their first victory of the year as we see the kickoff. And the Karns Beavers come in with a record of 1 win against Campbell County versus 2 losses. And it should be an exciting game tonight. Coach, tell us about your interview that you had with Clinton's new head football coach and what you gained from that.
Yeah, Coach Dawson was great. He was very insightful. I think he's doing a lot to instill his culture, what he wants to, what he wants to see. And offensively, I think he wants to, and you're seeing it now. He says he wants to, stretch the field and stretch it vertically and stretch it laterally as well to put the defense into some tough situations, and defensively he wants to be aggressive.
Yeah, as a offensive lineman, I like it whenever you do big on big, and it makes it a lot of ease. Yeah, when you do big on big and you eliminate 8-9 people in the box by stretching out the field, it allows your big boys to go one-on-one with the defensive line and try to gain yardage in the running game when you're able to stretch 2 or 3 receivers out, maybe a tight end out, and make them cover them.
Yeah, and he wants, with the ultimate goal being get his skilled players to get the ball in space, with blockers in front of them so they can run.
Just
like
like
that.
Outside.
And I think that's a kind of a new switch up for Clinton. Over the last few years, we've definitely seen them run a lot of wing T and other more running offenses. So I think really spacing them out is going to be a different feel. But right now, for one play, it looks pretty good.
Looked like that was number 10, Austin Phillips. He picks up about 4 yards or so. Looks like, or 5 yards. Looks like it's second down and 5 for the Dragons. Maybe second and 4. At quarterback, the Dragons are going with Jalen Benjamin, 6'2" junior. And this time it's handoff again. This time, Turf Monster jumped up and got him. Same play there by Austin Phillips.
He got a little too much lean going.
Clinton's been rotating quarterbacks this year. Benjamin's been hurt a little bit, dinged up a little bit, and they've been rotating quarterbacks between Benjamin and Mason Erickson, and so we'll see what they do tonight. I don't know. Coach didn't give me any indication that they would change from that, but we'll see.
You got 3 wide spread. You've got the tight end there. Look like for blocking, and they drop back to pass. He throws it deep.
Bryson.
Number 7.
He's
right through his hands.
Man, that's one he'd love to have back.
They got the guy they wanted, and they got
Bryson Maddox.
absolutely. They got the guy they wanted streaking down the field, and it was there. Good throw by Benjamin.
He was going to throw it in the bucket.
He did. He dropped it right in the bucket right there. That was a good throw by Benjamin.
How was my coach impression?
Oh, the Steve Spurrier,
Yeah.
OBC, old ball coach.
Yeah, that's what he used to say.
OBC.
Got to throw it in the bucket.
The old ball
OBC.
coach. That's right. Third down now for the Dragons. Getting a call from the sideline. Look out to number 14. Puts his head down.
There you go.
It has number 14 on his jersey, but I don't see that. I do see 0 on the side of his helmet. And that would be slot Will Young. So if it's actually number 0 on this list, which is what his helmet says, that was Will Young.
Big first down there. You always like the point of contact. You always like to keep moving forward.
He put his head down, put his shoulder down, and picked up another yard or so.
Absolutely.
Oh, ball on the ground. Oh, he
Oh,
picks
picked
it
right
up.
back up.
Gets back out to the 40. Picks up about maybe a yard and a half. But they avoid. Cam Anderson avoids the turnover right there and picks the ball back up.
That Coach Dawson might be young, but that kind of stuff will make you old in a hurry.
And looking across the offensive line right now, just to hit some of the starters there at right tackle, looks like Hunter Jenkins. You got number 67, Weston Fulford. You've got number 53 at center, Reed White. Number 50, Jackson Wilson, and 51, Xander Huffman. He drops back.
There you go.
Nice catch by Maddox over the middle.
That's the guy they want to get the ball to as much as they can. I think if I remember my numbers right, I think he's had, before that one obviously, I think he's had 12 receptions on the year and 3 of them have been touchdowns. That's a pretty good ratio.
Yeah, and that was a big gain right there for the Dragons. They picked up, about 23, 24 yards on that play?
Nice pitching catch.
Another handoff. This time he is stopped in the backfield by, I don't know, is it a gaggle of beavers? What?
I'm sure that's Google. Look that up.
Jared, you're the Google expert. Look that up for me.
Let me use chat.
Chat GPT.
It's like a loss of. Looks like a loss of 3, maybe. Second 13.
Yeah. He drops back. He's looking again. Sets his
Goes
feet.
deep
Throws
again.
it deep towards Maddox one more time.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Dragons! Jalen Benjamin to Bryson Maddox for the score. Maddox at 6'5" is a big target out there, and he just ran right underneath the football, dropped it right into his hands. Excellent pitching catch.
So let me see if I can do my math right. That was 2 catches on that drive, so that would have bumped him up to 14. So 14 catches and 4 of them have been touchdowns.
That's not too bad.
I'll take it.
That's a good ratio.
So beavers typically live in a family, but if there's multiple families together, it's considered a colony.
A colony.
Oh.
Colony of beavers.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah, kind of.
We looked at Dragons last year. It was pretty cool. And the extra point is up
That's
and
good.
good.
What was that, a gaggle?
I don't remember what it was.
That's exactly how you want to start if you're Clinton.
Yes.
You come out, you're successful on offense, you move the ball down the field, you punch it in and score, you get your fan base fired up, ready to go. This is what you want.
Now you got to get that defense back out there and get them fired up.
Coach Bird down there on the sidelines doing a little preaching.
With 8:21 left to go here in the first quarter, your score, Clinton Dragons 7, Karns Beavers 0.
Interesting fact about Coach Bird, he played at the University of Tennessee.
Indeed.
And he's also a wonderful special ed teacher.
Yeah, he does a
from
great
what I
job.
understand.
He does a fantastic job at Clinton. I've tried to recruit him, but I can't get him up to my school. I've tried.
You have to offer him a better NIL deal.
Yeah.
I don't think that they had that whenever he played.
Not under the, not on top of the table. They
Right.
had some under the table,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
I know it happened at Bama. Anyway, number 37 for the Dragons
Allegedly.
is there to kick off. Let's see here. That's going to be Emmanuel Ortiz. Big kicker. Don't want to get hit by him. My goodness.
Snicker kicker.
Picks it up off the hop.
Number 2 for the Beavers. He's got.
Oh!
Ball
The
out.
ball came out.
Number 2 for the Dragon lays the boom.
There's some flags
Cam Anderson comes.
after the play. I think there's going to be some added yardage on there.
Cam Anderson stepped right into there and just leveled him. After the play, personal foul against the Dragons. That's going to be 15 more.
Yep.
Hope they didn't throw the flag on that hit.
That was
No,
a
it
clean
was- it was
hit.
Clean
extracurricular.
Yeah.
It was extracurricular after the fact.
So the Beavers are starting out on plus field position.
They
They're-
flipped the field without even
Yeah.
having a play.
A good return, big hit by the Dragons, but the 15-yard penalty gives Karns excellent field position at the 49. Now for the quarterback for Karns, that's going to be number 9. He hands it off. Oh, and he's got some daylight. He's at the 20, 30, 20, 15, 10, and pushed out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. Number 20 for Karns is going to be, I think it's kind of cut off there. Is that Tavner?
George Cameron, I think.
Oh, okay, there he is, George Cameron. Number 9 is Austin Slover. He is the quarterback.
Or maybe it's Cameron George. I think they have these first names. Yeah, Cameron George. Got to read it back.
Yeah, last name, first name.
Early season jitters for everybody.
Yep. One thing about the Beavers is normally over the last few years we have got to cover Tennessee's start running back Sean Bishop while we covered a couple of his.
Oh yeah, when he was at South Doyle.
He was at Karns.
The Dragons have a huge edge in the series overall. They first played in 1957, and the Clinton is 32-8.
And it looks like it's gonna be a
Beavers
touchdown.
get into the end zone. Touchdown, Karns. Number 20 again, Cameron George punches that one in, and Karns looks to tie this up. We might be in for a shootout, fellas.
Maybe so. Clinton put up 35 against William Blount, I believe.
Clinton's offense, Clinton's offense is really good. Their
I believe
defense,
this may be a young lady kicking, Alexis Mikowski.
Well,
and she
great
kicks
kick.
it through.
Yep.
I don't know that, but whoever the kicker was had a puppy tail.
It is Alexis Mikowski.
If any of my contacts from the Karns or POW community knows whether or not that is a lady, we would like to know. We would assume.
Well, Clinton's going to have to bow their neck a little bit on defense. I mean, that was...
You also can't give up that type of field position
right.
to start out a
That's
drive.
it's a pretty short. It's a pretty short field.
You give up a big return and then have the 15-yard on top of it. You've got to be disciplined, and you've got to, you can't set your defense up. As a special team group, you can't set your defense up like that consistently.
No, and honestly, as we watched the last, like he said, the first few weeks, these penalties will cost you a lot of points. So,
So to kick off, different kicker. Number 26 looks like Luis Figueroa Lopez. Ball is away. And it's going to be touchback.
No chance for a return there.
Looks like the same quarterback is headed out for the Dragons.
Yeah. 6'2", 215-pound junior is Benjamin.
Good size.
Yeah.
Think they've tried the tush push.
Probably not from the 20.
I don't know.
on the other side of the
With a
field.
quarterback
Listen,
that size, you might
With
be
a
able to hit
quarterback
5 or
that
6 yards
size, you only need 3.4 yards per carry
to get a first down.
And that would chew up a lot of clock.
Maddox is going for, this time they swing it to the backfield on a little wheel route.
Still on his
He's
feet.
elusive. Ball came out, but it came right back to him.
They got to work on that ball security. That's 2 times that running back, the ball's hit the ground. He's got it back both times, but you got to keep an eye on that for later in the game.
believe that was Cam Anderson.
He's the one that laid that big hit on
Yeah,
Karns' kickoff return.
6'1", 190 senior. That's one thing that Coach Dawson did tell me, that he's got a very senior-heavy team, so a lot of his leaders have got that experience.
Rolls out to out of the pocket, throws it over the
Wide
middle.
open.
Looks like number 10 once again. Austin Phillips.
In the slot. If you think about it, the Dragons have really established their passing game tonight.
They have.
And the face mask
Oh,
against
face
the
mask
Beavers.
penalty.
It's a Dragon first down.
I mean, I think they ran a couple of early little
Draw plays.
misdirection sweep kind of things, and then throwing the ball ever since. Benjamin back in the gun.
4 wide receiver set.
Nice
Throws
Throws
it
it
catch.
underneath.
Got
Out
a lot
to
of
the
room.
30. Gets
Showing
a
his
little bit
feet.
of block. Thrown out of bounds. Good camera shot. Be careful down there.
Young with the
He's
reception.
going to be out of bounds at about the 25.
You know, I feel like that he's settled down a little bit more in this, this drive. He seems to be connecting. The ball placement for the wide receivers is a little better. Seems like the whole team seems to be settling into this game a little bit better. So they're moving the football very well.
It looks like they're going with a little bit of a tighter formation this time.
I believe that was Will Young with the catch. He had a big game last week against William Blunt. Was one of the team leaders statistically. He's one of the captains as well, one of the 6 captains.
Yes. No, they didn't have everybody set.
Nope.
It's going to be an illegal formation on the Dragons.
Pass complete to Phillips. There is a flag on the play.
He had one guy in motion. He moved the running back to his other side and
Yep.
can't do that. Illegal shift, not illegal formation, but illegal shift.
That's been going on for 3 weeks.
Five and a half minutes remain here in the first quarter. Dragons and Beavers all knotted up at 7. Dragons driving. It's going to be first down and 15 for the Dragons.
Maybe a question of which defense wants to stand up. So far in this early going, both offenses have moved the ball pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Right to Maddox.
Love a little screen there.
Little
Yep.
little tunnel screen to Maddox.
Maddox for the catch.
Picks up a nice chunk of yards.
Tackled by Hayward. Ritter. Second down.
It's going to be second down and I believe about 7. I can't quite see the sticks on the other side.
Coach Dawson is in his first year at the helm at Clinton, and taking over a program and making change can be difficult. And he's doing a good job so far.
Handoff bounces to the outside.
Nice
little
stiff
stiff
arm.
arm. Gets a
Yeah,
first down.
Yep.
Arms for the carry.
First and 10, Dragons. Pushed out of bounds at about the 16-yard line.
That's a Dragon first down.
Locker arms.
Darren, did you get any feel from Coach Dawson with him being new? What kind of what his plan was as far as where he gets his philosophy for offense and that kind of thing? Did you get any feel for that?
Well, not specifically, but he wants to do a lot of the same things that Heupel does at Tennessee. Stretch the offense or stretch the defense laterally and vertically.
Quarterback Keat tucks it, gets inside the 15 down to about the 13.
Wants to do a lot of the RPO type, kind of faster offense.
He was really concentrating, as he said in the interview, if you got a chance to see the coach's show, like, if the meeting started at 3:15, if you're not there, the door's closed and you don't come. If practice, if toes are on the line at 4:30 and you're not there, then you don't practice.
He's going back out to the outside one more time.
Ooh.
He's going to be a little short of the 10-yard line. Dragons need to get to about the 6 in order to get a first down.
Weston Ritter there on the shoestring tackle, 0 for Karns.
It's going to be 3rd down and 5 for
You know,
the Dragons.
From the back, the Karns kind of looks like the old Los Angeles Rams, that color scheme.
They're just missing like the little horns.
Yeah, the little-
Eric
no horns.
Dickerson horns on the side of the helmet.
You know, it's finally starting to feel like football weather.
Oh. Thrown a
Almost
little bit
picked off.
behind, and he turned into a defensive back there and knocked the ball down. See if the Dragons go for it here on 4th, or if they're
It
going to
looks like they are going
keep
for
the
it.
field goal.
Quarterback Benjamin is walking back out onto the field.
Little crossing route.
Well, he was
there
also
to
the
Phillips.
holder. Yeah.
Be like a 28-yard field goal.
Timeout on the field. Timeout taken by Karns. So 2:41 left to go here in the first. Still tied up. Dragons in the red zone. 7-7.
Again, I like everything that Clinton's done offensively. I mean, they've thrown the ball deep. They've also thrown some intermediate routes they've had success with. Not as much, but they've had some success with the run, able to move the ball. Kind of, stubbed their toe a little bit down there with the penalty and some things. But, I think it's going to come down to what defense decides that they're going
To make a stop.
Yeah.
Karns has an opportunity to make a stop right now. 4th down and 5 for the Dragons. They've got to get to about the 6-yard line in order to pick up the first.
I mean, as a coach, I would be going for this as well. I mean, you had a lot of good plays to start out in the offense, so I think it's a really good shot here. And it looks like he's going to go across the middle. Oh, right in the chest.
And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Karns will take over on the 11-yard line.
Braylon Hayden, number 1, 6'6", 195 senior.
Got a blitz, baby blitz.
Looks like Karns is going with the 4 wide receiver set as well.
Yeah.
You've got 2 at the bottom. You've got 1 that you see at the top of on the left side of your screen, and 1 more on up. Let's see what they draw up here. They hand off inside handoff. Number 20 is a nice little running back. He gets out to about the 15, picks up about 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Beavers.
Cameron George again. Clinton in the 4-3 defensive set. We have to inch those linebackers up a little bit.
Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, Karns is known for having really good running backs over the last few years. We've got to cover Deshaun Bishop as he was a Karns Beaver, so I think a lot of their offense is established by the running back, and so far it looks like he is establishing yards and really kind of getting this offense going for the Beavers.
This time they do an
Good
end
receiver.
around. Stop for a little bit of a loss there, I believe. I think, or did they gain a couple?
Did they
Okay.
gain
I
a
think he
couple?
picked up something.
Rocker Arms.
Yep, he's out
Delivered
to
a
the
shot.
19. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 for Karns. They got to get out to the 21 for a first down. Looks like they brought in an extra blocker. Handoff inside.
There you go.
He's going to be close to a first down. Oh, they're saying the ball came out.
Let's see what the referee says. Jackson heralded the ball. Looked like the man in the striped shirt didn't agree with it.
Beavers pick up enough for the first down. I didn't really see where the ball came out from our angle or when. Karns is just content on just running this ball right now. They drop back.
Oh, nice
Nice corner blitz or the linebacker.
I didn't see the number, but goodness.
I think it was number 31. Right there coming off the field.
Yeah, that was a big hit there.
Yeah, he hit the ground looking at his ear hole.
Well, and when your shoulder's up, when you're holding the ball up like that and your shoulder's that exposed, you can.
It's a good way to get hurt.
Is it a good way to get hurt?
It is. Well, my microphone went down. the first
No,
time I said
just
it.
kidding.
Looks like you got the first down off the
Down.
screenplay.
Tell you
Man,
what,
yeah,
it's a tough little running back
Absolutely.
right there.
He is. They're leaning heavily on Cameron George.
He's caught the ball out of the backfield. He's ran quite a bit. Time's ticking down here in the first quarter.
They're probably going to let the time run out. While they're doing that, why don't we hear a little bit from the head golf coach for the Norris Middle School Senators as well as the Anderson County High School Golfing Mavericks. Mr. Cole, what's going on, my man?
Not much. So since last time we met, I was just the Norris Middle golf coach. and
Not
now-
just.
Yeah.
You were the
was the Norris Middle golf coach. Now I've added to my resume the head golf coach at Anderson County High School, and started that over the summer. Coming up on the district here Monday, get the honor to host the district.
down at Centennial.
At Centennial, yeah. So we've had a really good season so far. The boys have went 20-4. And then the girls have went 17-3. So hopefully we continue our winning streak and continue to keep performing. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying it a lot.
Oh,
I
almost.
absolutely love it.
Well, that's awesome. Well, I think we're going to head down to BJ, who is with the Clinton High School cheerleading coach, and get a quick interview with her. So, BJ, whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Yes, I'm here with the new cheer coach for Clinton High School, Brooke Hooks, and she's here with her senior girls. And tell me what has been the most exciting thing taking the new position as the cheer coach.
So last year I was the assistant, and this year I'm head. And truly, like, the love that these girls give me and I'm able to give them, like, truly is like the core memory so far this year.
Okay, girls, so tell me something that you love about cheer.
I love the bond that I have with the girls, and also going to nationals with our team is such an awesome experience. I love just being able to support all like the sports groups in our school and show school spirit and have an amazing sisterhood with all my girls.
So you mentioned that nationals, and I know that you have actually been the past several years. So what is this season shaping up to be like?
So we are starting comp very soon, and we have very high hopes. I think it'll go really good, but we're all really excited.
Awesome. Well, we wish you guys the best of luck, and thank you all.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, BJ.
Back to you all in the studio.
Yes, thanks, BJ. We really appreciate it. And
Was that a little Whitley on the screen?
That's my cousin Hannah. She's finally a senior this
She's
year.
a senior. Man, that's hard to believe.
So, yeah, it's crazy.
man,
I'm
I
getting
feel
old. Yeah.
I feel old.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So it looked like there was a call against the Dragons there.
They stopped him for a big loss, and then some sort of looks like personal fouls. That was a 15-yarder, and results in a Beaver first down.
Yeah, they've chewed their way down to the 49-yard line.
I'm just
And-
waiting to make a Beaver Dam joke, but I haven't quite got
And that's
there yet.
dad joke one of the year.
Yeah.
Starting it early.
Oh, don't you worry. There's more from
Yeah,
where that came
yeah.
from.
Drops back, throws it out to the
Oh,
right.
good catch.
Catch.
Oh, nice,
Nice
move.
catch. He's still on his
Yeah.
feet.
Man, that
play.
running
Open field
back,
tackle
man,
by
that-
12.
George with the swing pass. Tackle
George,
by
Cameron George.
Man, he's
Second down.
that was a good catch. I mean,
He's
that was out on
shifty.
his fingertips, and he brought it back in.
So I think I don't know if I've mentioned this, but Karns and Clinton holds a 32-8-2 edge, and they started this series in 1957. No, I was not in attendance, and I mean that's quite a edge for the Dragons.
That's a long history.
It is
1957.
They've only lost 2 times to Karns.
8 times.
8 times.
32-8-2.
Two
They've tied
Twice.
twice.
Okay, sorry.
Tackle by Huffman. Third down.
1957.
3rd and 11 now for the Beavers.
Which Clinton won, by the way, 27-18 in 1957.
You know, I'm just curious who even keeps these stats.
They're there.
John Williams. Sleepy.
Professor John
Yeah,
Williams.
Professor.
Another nice run there by the George.
Believe it? Yeah. I think we can expect to see a heavy dose of Cameron George tonight.
As a Beaver, first down.
We have so far.
Seems to be a super nice kid. He's helping people up that he just knocked over.
My bad.
That's a good-looking running back right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Good hands, soft hands.
He's got some speed to him. He's not afraid to lower his shoulder.
Yeah.
Like
Barry Sanders wore 21, didn't he?
22. Oh, 21. You're right.
21.
Emmett wore 22.
Yep. And
There he goes again, right up the middle.
He spun around that time.
George with the carry. Tackle by Fuller. Second down.
Weston Fulford with the stop, 6'1", 245 junior.
got one limping off it.
2nd down and 9 for the Beavers. So let's see if the Dragons can build that dam and keep the Beavers from the end zone.
There it is. Dad joke number 2.
Drops back in the pocket, looks deep. He's got his receiver.
Oh, overthrown just there.
He had him.
He had him beat.
Third down.
Man, I'd like to have some of that Tom's coffee right now.
Oh, it'd be nice.
You know, we need to put a coffee pot here in the studio.
Yeah, we need to.
I believe that was Weston Ritter on that. Man, if number 4 makes a good play tonight for Karns, we're gonna have a hard
Look at
time
this
saying
run.
that name.
Oh my goodness,
He's
that's another first down.
he got it.
My goodness, that kid can run.
George with the carry.
The Dragons are gonna have to bow their neck and figure out a way to contain this little guy. He's quite the running back. Got good
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, he's got great vision, and again, he's not afraid to stick his nose there in that hole and just run it up in there.
So far, I would say he's 75% of their offense.
Oh, at least.
Probably a little bit more than that, to be honest.
There he goes
He
again.
had stopped him there.
Somebody's mouthpiece went squirting out on the head. There it is. Bryson Maddox's mouthpiece.
George with the carry. Tackle by Wilson.
He's holding his knee.
Clinton's got I can't see the number.
50, I think. So as we have a little break in the action. I mean, so far the offenses have moved the ball pretty well all night. Dragons got down inside right at the 10-yard line, 11-yard line, and they weren't able to punch it in, turned it over, and now Karns has moved the ball down the field.
Yeah. Right now, both offenses have certainly outshone the defenses for sure. And really, if you think about it, the drives that the offensive have been stalled on, oftentimes it's been penalties.
Yeah, self-imposed, self-inflicted. Yeah, it looks like that's number 50 there for the Dragons.
Jackson Wilson.
Yep. Hopefully he's going to be okay and be able to get back into the game.
6 foot 250.
Second down and 10 for the Beavers.
Not that there's ever a bad time for this, but if you're Dragon, nice thing, turnover right now would be
Oh,
nice.
that'd be very
Yeah.
helpful.
Because I mean they've had the ball really for the last 9 minutes maybe. They started with about 2 minutes left in the first, didn't they?
Right at it. Man, that
Man,
He runs
picked
so
up another
hard.
10 yards.
yeah.
He's not the biggest guy, but he
And he was
runs
hitting the
really
backfield.
hard.
You know, it's funny. I'm sitting here talking about how well the offenses are playing on both sides of the ball, but there's 7 minutes to go in the second quarter, and the score's 7-7.
Yeah.
Third down.
But they are moving the ball between the 20s. Looks like the timeout. Timeout, Clinton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Clinton calls a timeout. 6:54 left to go here in the first half. Dragons and Beavers all knotted up at 7. But the Beavers are chewing
Driving.
their way down their field.
Indeed.
Or should we say Mr. Cameron George is chewing his way down the field.
He is.
That was a very close-up of our sideline reporter.
So I look forward to hearing from BJ again. I think we're going to have the athletic director for the Clinton High School in the third quarter.
My man Josh Reed.
Yep.
Made some improvements over there at the Dragon Den.
They got the Jumbotron up. They've got a lot of new stuff, clocks on either end, and a lot of
Add some new
improvements
padding.
over at Dragon Field. Do what?
Added some new padding along the end zone.
That was needed. No, I mean, people run into that wall. And he stood up. He's not going down. Whistle finally comes in. I'm not so sure that anybody had him wrapped up, though.
Tell you what, this drive is really eating up a lot of time.
Like I said, they've been going for close.
It's fourth down.
If you're Clinton, I think you know who to cue on.
Yeah.
Who'd that be?
That'd be Mr. George.
They're going to try a stunt here.
Oh, gets.
And it looks
I
like
think
he
he
picked
got
up
it,
enough
yeah.
to get the first.
I like how he keeps his leg drive going, too.
George with the carry.
Well, they got to get to the 15. It's
That's a leader.
Yep.
First down.
Yep. They get another first down right up around the 5-yard line.
I guess number 20 doesn't have any, as in the words of the NCAA 26 football game, no wear and tear. That seems when you take a lot of reps, you get tired and they don't play for a couple plays. So
Well, to be honest, he hadn't had
That's what I'm
any
saying.
hard hits or anything.
no,
yet.
he just keeps going
Another. That time he stopped in the
and
backfield.
still got a couple of yards. I think maybe one or
I mean,
two.
yeah, they wrapped him up at about the 18-yard line,
And he fell forward. Yeah, probably got a yard or two.
Win. First immediate.
He's really good at contorting his body, avoiding those direct hits. He could have gotten waylaid there in the backfield, and he turned his body and got under the hit.
Another handoff inside.
The ball is on the deck.
Fumble.
And
There's that turnover.
turnover to the Dragons. Once again, that's what we're saying, moving
Yeah,
the ball
that's what they
actually
needed.
between the 10s.
Dragons first and 10.
So Dragons take over at about the 15.5-yard line.
One thing that's interesting about the refereeing crew tonight for this game, kind of interesting. It's the state championship refereeing crew tonight.
Oh, really?
Absolutely, all the guys that are the team, the refereeing team that are on the field tonight are the state championship refs.
A little long on the pass there.
There's probably a couple teams that would like to talk to him after the game. They're not here, but you know, I still know that they're in need of more refs. Anybody can become a referee. Just got to go on the
Take a test.
PSSAA website and take a test.
Is a vision test part of the deal, or is it just knowledge?
No, that's a post knowledge test.
Okay.
Second and 10.
Rolling to the outside, sets his feet, throws it deep.
Oh! Second one of the night.
That ball's incomplete.
Second one of the night.
That was quite a hurl by Benjamin. He didn't have his
No,
feet set.
no,
was
it looked like he was starting to, and then he shuffled again. And
he had 1 foot up, 1 foot down, and he chucked that thing. A lot of arm strength to get it to go that far. Third and 10.
Third down, coach. Third down. Number 6. Third down. Number 6. Hey, if you're not comfortable, call timeout.
Dragons need to do something in order to keep this drive going.
Yeah,
Screen pass.
After a big stop, really not even move the ball up. So just not a very good pass. So the Dragons looks like they're going to have to punt.
Yeah, they're going to have to here. Inside the 20-yard line.
Yep.
So they went with, what, 3 passes?
3 passes.
Ugh.
3 and out after the big turnover. So that turnover
you're-
doesn't hurt Karns.
If you're going to throw on first down, you got to make sure it's a completion. Because
Well,
your
yeah, that's
options are.
Rugby style kick.
It got
Oh,
blocked.
he got blocked.
Karns is going to take over inside the 10.
It wasn't deep enough.
yeah, I thought it looked like they almost were
7
running.
yards.
It almost looked like they were running like a wildcat.
Yep.
That's how they were set up.
If you're going to just be that deep, it's got to be a quick kick. You're not deep enough to protect
Yeah,
yourself.
you can't roll out.
Nope.
They're going for that, looked like that rugby style kick, and they just weren't able to.
From a short snap.
Yeah.
Need another big play from the defense here. They got to, if they could even hold them for 3, that'd be outstanding. It's not too many times you start on your 9.
Handoff inside.
George with the carry.
Second and goal from the 6. Pick up of 3.
Witt. Knuckles. On the stop.
Maybe they brought him at the 7.
Second down.
Pick up of 2.
4 minutes to go in the first half.
You know, Karns has a pretty good-sized offensive line.
Number 74 is enormous. Good stop in the backfield. Good
Yeah, it was.
penetration.
George for the carry. Fourth with a stop. It's third down.
3rd and goal to go.
Can the Dragons hold them?
This would be huge if they could even hold them to a field goal attempt here. It would be enormous.
I mean, you kind of got to throw here, you think.
Different running back.
Yep. And he's got the outside, got a hole. Yep.
Is there going to be a
Touchdown,
flag?
Beavers.
Is there a flag?
They're pointing at something. Yep.
Be a hole.
Jonas. There you go.
Told you.
That was Jonas Zimmerman on the Zimmerman telegram there.
Well, and the left tackle has got, for Karns, has got to get his hands inside. He's going to start getting called for holding himself.
Got to get your hands inside.
Yeah, that's right. On the pecs.
Got to grab them between the pecs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have heard that there's a possibility of Representative Tim Burchett being there at the game tonight.
Wow.
I love watching him on social media. After every post, he says, "Thank y'all for sending me here." It's like
I don't know
he
if I believe
seems-
him or not.
He seems so sad.
Looks like there's a timeout on the field, and actually we may have an interview coming up here with BJ. BJ, go ahead.
I'm here with Representative Tim Burchett, and I was asking him what brought him out to this high school football game tonight.
Just, I love high school football. I played for Bearden. I was actually the captain in 1982. We went 5-5. It was a rebuilding year. You might have heard of me. No, but I remember playing on this field. You know, I can remember, I was just thinking Michael Teague running down the field here catching a pass, and I was running in the end zone for one, and Elmer Dyke was our quarterback, and I played for Bearden about 80, it was 80 and 81. And it was just, you know, it's surreal. I love high school football. And it's, you know, you're playing on a turf field now. Back then, I think we played on a little bit of gravel. I'm not really sure. We were tougher back then, you know.
BJ, ask
Field
him if he
both ways
skateboarded
kind of
here.
thing.
So tell me some good things that you see. Oh, he wanted to know if you skateboarded here.
I did not, but I do ride a skateboard. I make them. I always say you make them, it's cheaper than a psychiatrist. And they, I made one for Tulsi Gabbard. She and I were in Congress together, and so we're still dear friends. And I told her I hope to see that skateboard in the Oval Office one day, because she's quite a leader, and I love female leaders because my little girl and wife are pretty dynamic. My mama flew an airplane during the Second World War. But
wow.
no, I just love high school football. It is where it's at, and it's Americana, and I hope we never lose this.
I agree. I love this small town feel when you're here.
You know, well, it's Clinton, you know, Anderson County. It's a great place. Karns is part of West Knox County. I played against both teams when I was a kid. Probably their grandparents or something. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I'll probably get from one of these kids. But no, it is just it's wonderful, and the facilities here are great. The people here at Clinton are just wonderful. The principal's great. I met all their folks over here, and I just look forward to watching a little bit of football.
Well, thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the game.
Thank you for what you do for us, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, back to you guys.
BJ, that might be the most high-profile interview you've ever done. I'm impressed. That was awesome.
Yeah, you know, Tim Burchett's
I'm practicing for
yeah.
for Saturday.
I like it.
Hey, he'll be at the game Saturday too. Probably. He's a big Tennessee football fan too.
Here's the funny thing about it is Tim Burchett is the representative for Knox County, but I've actually had the honor to work under Congressman Flashman, our actual congressman for the last 2 years. and he's just a great guy and does a lot for our community as well.
Yeah.
So it's good to see our
Our
representatives,
out here.
a high school football game on a Friday night. So it's pretty cool to see.
That wasn't on our call sheet today.
No,
No, I didn't.
absolutely not.
So just a quick update on the other game going on for the other team in Anderson County that we covered. The Anderson County Mavericks lead Heritage 21-13 into the first quarter.
Heritage is 3-0, I believe. That's a
Yeah, well, they played Clinton. That was one of the games. That was maybe the first game of the year, right?
oh yeah, did they? Okay.
Interesting fact, Coach Dawson and the head coach for Heritage were both on staff together at Tennessee at the same time. Coach
that-
Dawson was a GA, I think.
Got a scrappy run back there by the Dragons, and I saw some laundry on the field at the end. Maybe we'll get some more added to this return.
While we were doing the interview with Representative Burchett, Karns did add a field goal, and now they do lead 10-7. There is a face mask on the return, and that's going to give Clinton some additional yardage and a better field position.
Should put them up close to the 45, 44 maybe.
Right at it.
Look at that, nose on the 44. Fantastic starting field position for the Dragons. Benjamin has been in the whole time tonight. Quick pass.
Nice pass.
Pick
Bryson
up
hands off, or no, who's that?
few.
Number 1?
Was it number 7?
No, they said Maddox. I couldn't tell.
There's Maddox.
Yeah.
Second down.
Number 1's down here at the bottom of your screen. I was looking at jersey, and I couldn't tell if it was 1 or 7.
2nd and 7,
Number 1's Braylon Hayden.
maybe a long 6.
Rub route again.
Pass ball's incomplete.
Hey, somebody tell the referee that
3rd down.
can't be 7 yards down.
3rd down and long again for the Dragons.
Hey,
We need to sustain this drive.
We need a catch and run or something to go on. What's up, Jared?
I wonder if Mr. Cole down there on the end keeps track of the dad jokes even when they come from the engineer.
Oh, I do. Yeah, he says a lot of good ones.
So we up to 3 for the night?
We are.
3 or 4?
We can do better than that.
Got a minute, 50 seconds to go. Let's get it in the end zone.
Goes around
Good
to the
block.
side.
Good block.
Inside the 50 down to about the 45. It's close to the first down. Let's see where they mark him.
Cam Anderson popped the block that sprung him.
I think it is going to be a first down for the Dragons.
But there's a flag. I think maybe get them for late hit or it's a hold.
They are backing them up, holding on to Dragons. It's going to be 3rd down and a long way now. Third and 14. 13.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Good
catch.
Good pitch
Move
and
the
catch.
chains.
First down, Dragons. Big catch there by number 10, Austin Phillips.
That's the Dragon first down.
That was a bullet coming out of his hand, too.
Yeah, it's a nice pass.
Man, if Clinton can poke this in here and take a 14-10 lead into halftime, that would be something.
Well, they're going to have to show a little more urgency on offense because, you know, you've already had 20 seconds run off the clock.
Thanks, Debbie Downer.
Hey, I'm just a realist. Another 12, 14 seconds have run off the clock.
overthrown there.
That'll stop the clock.
Last ball incomplete. Second down.
66 seconds, second and 10 on the Karns 37-yard line.
Yeah, they got plus field position after that big catch by Phillips. So let's see what they can, what they dial up here. Looks like they've got a 5 wide receiver set, unless somebody lines up. Nope, they got 5 wide, no running back.
So 2 is the motion guy. 2's the motion guy. They usually come back here with that's what we have.
Quick release.
Inside to number
Nice,
1. He makes
nice.
it. Oh, he's pushing.
Good
down.
forearm. Keep pushing.
Inside the 5, or inside the 10, down to about the 9-yard line. It's going to be first and goal Dragons.
Like Braylon Hayden,
And the Dragons first down.
6'6", 195.
I believe that's his first catch of the game.
Nice run.
Dragons again knocking on the door.
Unfortunately, he was knocked out of bounds, which stops the clock. So the Dragons don't have to hurry.
Now they got the running back there now. I believe they still have 2 of their timeouts, so they can really still call just
Quarterback
about
Keith.
anything.
He's
Nice
in.
block.
Oh,
Leaps.
nice run.
Touchdown, Dragons.
Wow.
Jalen Benjamin calls his own number, punches it in, and Dragons take the lead with right at 50 seconds left to go here in the half.
There's the new, check that out.
So they're
the new big screen.
Oh, look at the Dragon breathing fire over
Nice.
there. That does look good.
Ortiz to kick.
Well, don't spoil it. We're going to hear more about it in
Well,
the third
I'm just saying
quarter.
it looks good.
I'm just kidding. I think coming out of half, we might actually get a word from Coach Dawson, too.
Kick is up,
Good.
and it is good. Dragons take a 14-10 lead. With under a minute left to go here in the second quarter, Dragons 14, Beavers 10.
A lot of resilience on that drive. They had a couple of opportunities there to kind of lower their head a little bit and pout. But
The
they
holding call
Yeah,
and
they-
different things, but they just moved it right down the field.
picked up some big third down conversions to keep the drive alive.
That catch by Austin Phillips over the middle really got this drive going, positive for the Dragons. And then Braylon Hayden with that catch and run down the sideline where he got inside the 9. Excellent plays there.
One thing I'd like to see the Dragons do moving forward is just cut down on their mistakes. I mean, they've made some penalties that hurt them, but they've also had some drops that were there. I mean, some plays that were there that could have been big yardage. You make those plays that you need to make and cut down on those mistakes. I mean, that's the ticket. $50 seconds left to go to halftime.
We will be bringing you the band as their performance at halftime.
A little bit of short kick.
And then BJ is going to get Coach Dawson coming out of the half. And we're also going to be speaking to the athletic director from Clinton during the first quarter, during a timeout there.
You mean the third
or
quarter?
Third quarter. So we do have some more interviews and everything coming up. BJ is going to have to really stretch herself to try to top Congressman Burchett, though. That was pretty cool. And we would like to thank him for joining us here on ACTV.
If I had my choice, I'd rather be in Clinton rather than Washington myself.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So would he.
Or Bearden.
Shoot, they got a new running back in, number 21.
Maybe 20's earned a little bit of a break here before half.
DeMarcus Jones.
Jones with the carry. Knuckles, Witt on the stop.
I don't even see 20 on the sideline right now.
Gain of 5.
Oh, there he is. He's back over there to the left.
Short.
Throws it
pass.
out to number 0. Oh, no.
Oh.
Karns fans are wanting the flag.
I couldn't tell if he tripped over something or if he was hit.
Coaching staff's wanting the flag. They're not getting it. 16 seconds to go. Timeout on the field.
Dragons.
Timeout on the field.
14 to 10.
Dragons may go into the half with the lead. Well, it's been a few months since we've sat on these couches and chairs. What's been going on? We kind of heard a little bit from Dallas. Darren, how's your school?
Going well, going well. Things are moving along for us. We got the show that Ryan and I have been working on, the Storyteller Show. We've got another episode coming up. Ryan's working on it now. We had the opportunity to interview Charles McCray, Dragon legend, after he just had his jersey retired. The only student in the history of both schools who was drafted and had a professional career in NBA, NFL, or Major League Baseball. We've had some baseball players that made it into the minors but never got to Major League Baseball, and Charles was drafted 7th overall by the Buccaneers and had a 6-year career, which is 3 more than the average lineman.
Oh, yeah.
He played for 5 years for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and 1 year with the Oakland Raiders. His was a great interview. Once it gets completed and posted, and it'll air on ACTV, I think Dragon Nation and all of Anderson County will be interested in what he has to say. He's represented us quite well.
Oh, absolutely, and what a story to have somebody come from this area and make it to the heights that he did in his professional athletic career. That's quite impressive.
Yeah, he's 6'7", 6'8". He takes up a lot of room. When he came in and sat down in the chair for the interview, it was. I told Ryan on the afternoon when he came in, I told him, I said, I don't believe both of us are going to fit on this set. So Ryan had to do some quick rearranging for both of us, but he was great interview, entertaining, enlightening, and some of the things, he credits a lot of folks around here for helping him, so that was nice to hear.
Trick play.
Yeah.
Throws it deep.
Oh. It was there.
Pass ball, incomplete.
How many followers you up to on your?
I don't even know. That's a Ryan Sutton
It's got to be
thing.
at least 100 million.
I just believe it or not,
100 million.
It's got to at least be.
Joe Rogan numbers.
to no one's surprise, not even my mother's, all I do is talk. I mean, Ryan, you have to check with Ryan about all that other stuff.
Does your trivia team at least listen?
Maybe a couple of them.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll poll them next time.
I don't think I'd want to know.
Hey,
that
do you pass
information.
out cards at trivia and tell them you got to?
No,
could. That'd be a good idea.
You know what? I've had a couple people that come up to me at trivia and say, "Hey, are you the guy that does that Storyteller Show?"
Well, that's great. I mean, I look forward to watching it, and you can find it on all your streaming or all of your podcast platforms.
That's halftime.
And that is going to take us to half. But you can find the Storytellers on all your podcast platforms as well as ACTV's YouTube page.
Yeah, please stay tuned during halftime as we will bring you coverage of the halftime shows from both Karns and from the Dragon bands. So please stay tuned.
And as well as the coach interview coming out of the half. So BJ is going to interview him, once the halftime festivities are over. But thank you all so much for watching us here at ACTV. We'll be right back after the halftime performances to bring you live second half action here on ACTV Sports.
St. Mark United Methodist Church, the Powers family, LB and Dolores Crowley, Daniel and Jessica Bray, Legends Event Photo, Jim and Cheryl Hunter, Rebecca Daniel, Ironworkers Local 384, Josh Anderson, Rocky Top Realty, Judith Bennett, Alloy Fabrications Incorporated, Sean and Shannon Smith, Fastenal, T and Paul, CNS Cares, Fox Crawley, Willis and Burnett, Attorneys at Law, Jim and Denise Davis, Tom and Nancy Thrasher. Please welcome to the field the 2025 Clinton High School Marching Band. Directors are Matt Bernstein and Ezekiel Sloss. Color guard instructors are Chantel Fleming and Alexa Carroll. The band is under the field direction of Leah Hernandez, Madeline Roden, and Adam Yonts. The 2025 Clinton High School Marching Band presents High Score. Music produced by Synced Up Designs, composed by Shane Gwaltney, CJ Barrow, Michael Miller, and Kyle Ramsey. Tonight's soloists are Evan Smith, Leah Sharp, Nathan Angel, and Aubrey Tipton. 71 years, this proud organization has represented Karns High School and the Karns community. The grading program was performed in 17 states, 2 foreign countries, and the District of Columbia. The director of bands is Jimbo Crawford. Assistant director is Jalen Gray and Eli Henry. Color guard director is Emily Sherman. Additional band staff includes Lydia Best, Dylan Smith, Michael Cavasano, Piper McGlohorn, Sean Klug, Austin Kerr, Josh Ranger, Faith Gray, Caroline Stort, Lainey Puhala, Ella Crawford, Sierra Dion, and Gabby Puckett. 2005 drum major is Emma Conover. Tonight's horn soloist is Luke Sable. Trombone soloist Reese Warner, Alex Rowe, and Gavin Ward. Karns band would like to thank their Army of dedicated volunteers for making this show a reality. Performing their 2025 program, The Garden of Your Mind, please welcome once again the Karns High School Fighting Beaver Band.
Do you ever imagine things? Do you ever imagine things? Are they scary things? Or things you'd like to have? You can think about things and make-believe things. You have wonderful ideas. All you have to do is think about them, and they'll grow. Are they scary things? see is somewhat different from every other person in the world.
Welcome back to ACTV Sports as we are at Clinton tonight with the Dragons leading the Karns Beavers 14-10 at halftime. great job by both bands getting out there and doing their thing out on the field. And what a first half. Lots of yards, turnovers inside the red zone for both teams. Had a little interview there with Representative Tim Burchett. Great job by BJ. And she's going to be interviewing Clinton High School's head coach here in just a moment whenever he comes back out. But your thoughts of the first half, Darren?
Well, I mean, I'll be interested to hear what Coach Dawson has to say. But from my standpoint, I think some of the situation that Clinton finds themselves in. I know they're up 14-10, but it could be more if we cut out the penalties. And listen, I know nobody wants to drop a pass, but we had two that could very well have gone to the house.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, this score could be 28-10. But it is what it is. You can't play the first half over, so you've got to lead 14-10. I think you tighten up those mistakes, get rid of those. They were moving the ball well, and I would like to see the defense stiffen up a little bit.
Yeah, Jared, they've got to do something to control Cameron George, number 20. But we'll get back to that here in just a second. We're going to go down to BJ.
So, I'm here with Coach Dawson, and Coach, you had a few costly penalties and some turnovers in the first half. So what did you tell your guys going into the halftime?
I mean, you got to eliminate all the pre-snap, post-play stuff. You're not going to win a game that way. You give somebody extra 35, 45 yards at halftime. I like we're aggressiveness, we're playing hard, but the pre-snap, post-play stuff, you got to eliminate that.
So what did you tell them how to finish tonight?
I mean, I told them, guys, we get to stop and win the ball game. So we kick off, coming back out. Defense got to bow up a little bit. We get to stop and win the game. I feel like we're explosive enough on offense, and hopefully we have enough momentum to carry us through.
Okay, thank you so much, and good luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you.
Great job, BJ.
And I do have tonight's trivia question as well.
Let's go.
You almost forgot.
No, not at all. What you got, BJ?
So the first organized Clinton High School football team was in 1923-24 season. What were they known as?
The Tornadoes.
The Tornadoes.
Clinton Tornadoes.
I won. I got it in first. The Tornadoes.
Okay, but part two.
Dang.
So what year did they change their name to the Clinton Dragons?
1925.
Listen to Darren.
He was the only one that was there.
Right.
I was going to ask if Darren was there when that happened. It was actually in 1927.
27.
Oh, gosh.
Darren's the one that suggested the Dragons.
Yes, you were close.
Darren, don't you remember that was before the stock market crash?
He was on the board.
Yep.
You know what? I hope there's some attorneys watching out there. Ageism.
Freedom of speech, Darren.
I'm being abused because of my. I mean, you know what? I did not consult with my parents. All I was able to do was, be born. I didn't have any say so in it. So.
Right, and back in 1913, there was not much they could do to stop it.
No.
All right, so, but BJ, thank you so much. Great trivia questions. And we look forward to talking to the athletic director at the timeout.
Do you know how I knew the answer?
I have no idea.
At Meadowview Senior Living, there's a picture on
there
one of
is.
the walls in the back left hallway of the original team from then. Yep.
That's awesome. All right, thank you. And
Okay.
Well, BJ, what do you think Dragons need to do in order to stop the running back for Karns?
Well, they're definitely going to have to penetrate. I feel like that they're catching them on their heels. They're getting some really good blocks. Karns is getting some really good blocks on our linemen. So I'm hoping that we're just going to play aggressive second half.
Well, I'm telling you what, Clinton has had the guy wrapped up in the backfield a number of times, but he always seems to squirt out and still fall forward and pick up positive yards. He's one heck of a running back, and the Dragons have to figure something out to slow him down in the second half.
I think it's interesting though, guys. I'm not, but the last two series he was not in.
No, he wasn't in.
I mean,
21 was in.
Yeah. Mr.
Well,
George,
21 does a really good job blocking.
DeMarcus Jones.
Yeah, if you've watched when 21 is in, he does a really good job blocking. And so I would be keying on that.
Where they're trying to throw the ball some. But BJ, thank you so much, and we look forward to talking with you here in just a little bit with the athletic director.
Okay.
Kickoff is about to get underway for the second half here. Oh, I can't help. I can't.
Yep. Number 37 getting ready to kick it off.
I'd like to see the Dragons come out strong. I'd love to see the Dragons come out strong and defensively and get a stop right here.
Nice stiff arm by number 2. And it looks like he's got stopped about 33-yard line.
That's something else, Dallas. Karns has had a lot of good returns and stuff. What, have you seen anything that the Dragons are doing that, maybe they could tighten up a little bit on the special teams unit?
I think with special teams, it's more based on the skill player that's getting the ball. I think a lot of it's just really how you're going to get your skill player the ball, number 1, but especially how they're going to hold the blocks. And I think if you got good blockers, I think the skill players take care of that. And right now it looks like Karns is having a lot of good blocks to really get their offense in really prime real estate.
First handoff is to Cameron George. Once again, picks up another 6 yards just like that. They've got to do something in order to try to contain that guy.
Quick, strong, and shifty. I don't know what else you need to be a running back.
Legs that don't stop moving.
Yeah.
That stamina. He's done a fantastic job in there.
I wish we had I haven't been able to keep up with the reps, but I wonder how many times he's touched the ball for Karns on offense.
Most of the positive plays, to be honest.
Yeah,
I don't think he's got maybe 1 or 2 negative yards. Negative plays, not yards. Little short pass, number 4.
That's the guy that we didn't want to get the ball because he has
Trey. I'm going to call him Trey.
He has 13 letters in his last name.
Not a Shmai. I apologize. I tried, but Trey, good catch and run right there.
Well, we've run a couple offensive plays, and they're at their own 49-yard line. I don't know. I would love to see the Dragons. I think if they could get a little penetration, put some pressure on the quarterback, and make him make some decisions.
That's what BJ was saying. But the thing is on those handoffs, they've gotten penetration on a number of times and had him in the backfield, but he just gets away.
He keeps diving forward and really making the hustle plays to get the positive game.
Keeps those legs moving.
Karns played Campbell County last week, and just to be frank, they took Campbell County behind the woodshed. It was, 33, 34 to nothing, something to that effect.
No, there's no doubt Karns has a dynamic offense, and it starts with their running back, number 20, George. But their defense hasn't been able to slow Clinton down much until they get inside the red zone.
There's a whistle, but I didn't see a flag. Not sure what happened there.
Nice shovel pass inside, and he makes a couple guys miss.
Still on his feet. Still going.
Bryson Maddox holds him up. Oh, ball out!
Oh,
get the ball.
Wow, what a play there.
He kept fighting for more yards, and Dragons punched it out. Dragons recover the ball right at about the 19-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 Dragons from there.
They've come up with 2 costly turnovers so far tonight.
It's funny. The the analysis for both sides of the ball could be the same if Karns had limited their mistakes and turnovers and penalties. They'd be in a whole lot better shape.
You definitely have to protect the ball.
You got to keep it, that's for sure. One of the biggest stats in football to determine an outcome is oftentimes turnovers.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the things in basketball that determines a win many times is rebounds. You give yourself more opportunities to score. Well, it's the same thing here. And if you turn the ball over, you're giving yourself less opportunity.
Is somebody injured? They were all on their knee. Oh, okay. He's coming off the field. I didn't see him down. Yeah, you know, winning that turnover battle, and I think I know there was a turnover on downs, but is that the first takeaway for the Dragons?
Second.
Yeah, there's been 2 fumbles.
Now, but here's a dangerous thing. Clinton has fumbled the ball twice, the running back, but he's recovered it both times. So here we go. Best time to throw a deep pass is when? Right after a turnover.
Wow, nice tackle by 17, but big catch by number.
Easy that one. Can't get a flag.
Can't tell if he's just holding his
I
back.
think he's trying to hold his britches up, maybe. I don't know.
What he was doing, I was
by-
hoping he hadn't twisted something in his back there. But, yeah, great catch there by Maddox. They go from inside the 20 to the, well, where are they going to spot it? 31?
Clinton has some talented players for sure on offense, but if there's one guy you don't want to lose and let get behind you, that'd be Bryson Maddox.
Now, as a safety, that you got to keep everybody. What is it, Jared? 21 other people in front of you.
Good ball. Good stiff. Nice move.
Yeah, that's definitely the safety rule. 21 men will keep 21 people in front of you if you're back to protect.
Gotta be careful about cutting back into the field. That's where the enemies are. They can hit you hard. Dragons looking dynamic on this first offensive series.
Number 2. I guess I can't see that running back.
Wow, that's a flag from back in there in the end zone.
They must have seen something from back there. Maybe a face mask?
Clinton players are saying it's against Karns. See if they're right.
Yep, face mask.
Wow. Huge.
That's about the only call right there that could go against.
This has not been a stellar opening for the Beavers. I mean, you turn the ball over on your opening drive.
They were moving the ball well until that happened, though.
They were. What are we on the 6?
So I'm looking at the cleats on number 2. Are those some Jordan 1 cleats? Dallas
For
Clinton.
Yeah, I would say so.
I think they were the red, or maybe the orange. Those new ones that they came out with.
I think they're actually Muggsy Bogues 7s.
No, shut up, Jared. You
Yeah,
know
they
what you're
are.
talking
They're
about.
the
They're the Jordan
Jordan
1s.
Lows.
Those are nice.
Yeah, they've become popular between a lot of football players over the last few years.
And I think I saw a lineman with some purple ones.
Yeah, he's
with
got
the
number
highs.
55 has an all blacked out pair with the white.
Here we are,
Swoosh.
turnabout fair play. The Dragons committing a penalty to move the ball back to the 11. So what we do here, the Dragons haven't been rotating quarterbacks tonight. They've been going strictly with Benjamin.
Yeah, he's been the same. He's been in there all night. See if he tries to run it in like he did earlier. Out of bounds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, he hit the fence.
Yeah.
They didn't put new pads over there.
No, they should have, though.
I think that was to Will Young.
Yeah, and he's come up with a couple of catches tonight. I think he's listed as 14. He's got the 14 jersey, but he's got the 0.
Yeah.
He's one of the captains as well.
He is. He had, and as I said, he had a really good game against William Blunt. Big play for the Dragons here. Need something productive. 8:04 to go in the third.
Clinton would like to put this in here.
Oh,
he's got plenty of room.
Oh. Back down to the 6.
You know, for a big
Third down.
quarterback, he can actually run pretty good.
Yeah, he can move.
He's quick. Looks like the 7.
Oh, yeah.
Want the ball, want the ball, want the ball. You gotta have the ball.
So 3rd down and goal, I believe, for the Dragons.
Quarterback
Keeping
keeper.
it again. Oh, cut back. Gets down to the 1. So it's going to be 4th and goal, I believe, from the 1-yard line for the Dragons. Or they pick up a first.
That's the Dragons' first down.
Oh,
they
there
did.
you go.
I didn't know if they could get a first or not. So 1st and goal from the Dragons from the 2. See if they can punch it in here. Take a 21-10 lead.
This would be huge. You get a 2-score lead.
And Coach Dawson at halftime was talking about they just needed one stop. Well, he got the stop on the turnover, and now they're getting ready to punch it in.
Oh,
nice.
Catch me if you can.
Nice.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Dragons. I believe that's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night.
Yep.
And the Dragons take an 11-point lead. They're going to get a flag for
come
unsportsmanlike.
on. He's celebrating with his team.
Fires the snap. Vision in the hole.
You know, if you're celebrating with your team, I don't think it's a big deal. If you're taunting another player with your celebration or something
No,
like
I get
that's
that.
uncalled for. He's celebrating with his team. Ridiculous.
They're going to kick it, take the penalty on the kick.
Flag on the play against the Dragons. The assessed on the
Yep.
kickoff.
So right now it's 20-10, pending the extra point. Clinton will be kicking off deeper than normal, from about the 25, I believe.
I think you're right.
It's a big kick right here. 11-point lead.
Yeah, turn it into 2 touchdowns instead of, well, I guess a 2-score if they go for 2 still.
Flag on the play.
Another flag on the play.
Something on the offense.
Look, arms across the chest. That's not a delay game.
Hate to see these penalties continue to.
Yeah. Kick is good.
So now we'll go down to the field where our awesome and talented sideline reporter has a very special guest. BJ?
Josh Reed. And for those of you tuning in at home, you may have noticed that there are some upgrades to the field this year. The Jumbotron.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great. You know, a lot of generosity, a lot of people have chipped in to help with that. I don't want to get into names because I'll forget someone, but those folks know who they are that did some wonderful things for us. We brought the Dragon Country back on our wall under our student section here. I think that used to be there in orange and black way back in the day. So that was another item that we just had put up. I had some parents that helped me with that. So a lot of great things going on to help support our kids and try to upgrade our facilities and show our Dragon pride.
And for those that are watching at home, you could see after they score that there's a dragon flying. So who runs the board for you?
So I've got a combination of several folks. Mr. Gary Whitley has made a lot of the graphics for me. Mr. Matt Hagan has helped a whole lot with that. We've got Aaron Overbay is working on our sound. So I've got a lot of people that have jumped in and really helped us try to make this one of the best environments in East Tennessee for a football game.
And the drones that are over the field during the plays?
Yes. So the visiting team will have theirs. We have a parent that runs ours for us that really is a great tool for coaches to be able to go and review that, in between plays and whatnot. So, yeah, it's amazing.
It really has. It has been really cool to watch it from the sidelines.
Yes, it's great. I love it. And what a great atmosphere for Friday night football. It's beautiful out here. People are coming out. They're rowdy. It's a good time. It's great. I love it.
We agree. Well, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Back to you all in the studio.
Thank you, BJ. And it was great to hear from him and, hear him brag about the new Jumbotron a little bit, and it looks great. And so Gary is helping with Gary Whitley's helping with some of the graphics and that type thing going on. And it just sounds like, the Dragon community is really starting to come out and really support this team and get behind the school and the program. And I think that now that the fact that, the county kind of controls the field, that they're really able to do more things over there at the stadium.
And I think it's going to help, like you said, the community, especially. A lot of these upgrades haven't probably been made since early 2000s and maybe a little after 2010. So it's really cool to see the community really coming out to help make their home field new and improved.
Yeah, absolutely.
I believe that might be a defensive PI.
A little bit. He pushed him down, looked like.
A little. I tell you, Clinton's fortunate. Josh Reed is he's a great guy. He works diligently. He wants to make some improvements in all things Dragon athletics, and he spends a lot of time, a lot of energy building relationships to try to get that done. He is fantastic. The Dragon community, your athletic program, it's in good hands.
Absolutely. And, I think biggest thing that, Dragon, there's the penalty for the pass interference.
2 penalties. There was a hold and a PI, and they're taking the PI.
I think what this Dragon program needs more than anything is stability. It's been a rocky past few years, and I think, if they get Dawson in there, young coach, I think he's the youngest football coach, Dallas, youngest football coach in the state. I know who the youngest overall coach is in the state. That's you. But youngest football coach in the state.
He's got merch for that.
Well, yeah. The guy from Karns on the line just fell forward before the snap, and there was no penalty flag drop. It was a right guard. He literally fell forward, landed on his forearms, and there was no penalty. Anyway, but, if they could get some stability in the athletic department from athletic director, from the head football coach, and they've had it for basketball for years. That's not what I'm talking about, but I'm talking about specifically for the football program. That would do wonders for them to be able to know who's going to be there and, have a go-to person. They have the athletic director to go out and raise the funds and get the money for the Jumbotron and everything like that. I think that would be, outstanding for this football program.
Wow. Well, and I'll tell you something else they've got. I'd like to just personally thank for the latest storyteller interview that Ryan and I did with Charles McCray. What wouldn't have happened without Coach Alvin Taylor, a longtime Clinton legend, and Robbie Harold, the principal there. Both of them helped a lot to make that happen. Coach Taylor's an absolute treasure for our community. Just legendary baseball coach, fantastic human being. Mr. Harold, a lot of long hours and blood, sweat, and tears to kind of, pour into Clinton High School. So a lot of good things going on over there.
Absolutely. And the work that Mr. Harrell did over at the vocational center before he took over at Clinton High School. And he took over a very tough job. And, he had a lot of work to do over there. But that's something he's not afraid of. He's put his nose down. He's done a lot of great work. And hats off to him. And I think he's made some fantastic hires in the AD and in the coaching position this time. And I think the future is bright for the Dragons.
Yeah. In the meantime, Karns continues to drive the ball down the field with their offense and
Help
our
from the
penalties.
Dragons
Our
defense,
penalties.
Yeah.
Bam!
Got him.
And that was
With a
not
loss.
that wasn't a bad hit either. He
No.
just knocked him down. He didn't. I think he was afraid he was going to throw
Yeah.
it, so he didn't want to light him up and get a late hit on the quarterback or anything. But he got the sack though.
I thought he was going to knock his watch in the weeds there for a second, but
That was 4th down, so now it's 1st and 10 Dragons.
I think Coach Dawson, has to be proud of the effort. I've definitely seen a change in the from the defensive side of things here in the second half. They've made some adjustments.
They just got to clean it up.
Yeah.
If they could knock off these penalties that they've been getting,
absolutely.
I mean, it would be huge for them.
Well, and I don't want to fill the air with hyperbole, but if Clinton can punch this ball in on this drive and create
it to
this
create this
space,
score lead,
you because you're going to chew up most of the third quarter. I mean, you like where you're going moving into this final quarter here.
His penalty is going to be against Karns.
Probably another 15-yarder.
That'll give him a free first down.
Body language says a lot, and I'm seeing a lot of frustration in yellow and white right now. And some of them are barking at each other, and some of them are barking at coaches. If you're on the Dragon offense, you like to see that.
The orange and black is liking this attack.
There you go.
It's a good one.
Thanks, man.
He's a cheer dad.
I am a cheer dad and a softball dad. Proudly. So here come the Dragons. Drops back in the pocket, looks again deep. Oh, throw was just a little short. Just over 5 minutes left to go here in the third. Dragons still leading by 11, leading the Beavers of Karns 21-10.
Well, yeah, I'm going to try to find us some other scores of interest for those of you that are watching. The Anderson County Heritage.
Nice
score.
play.
And he gets down the sidelines.
Is there a flag?
42-19. I believe there is a flag on the play.
Well,
Is there going to be
They
a
hold
hold?
or blocking the back.
Anderson's reaction right there seems to indicate there might be.
I love those. I do like those orange and black cleats. But yeah, there is a flag on the play.
That's a lot of work and a lot of effort to have that called back.
Yeah.
He's tiptoeing down the sidelines there.
In the fourth quarter, the Green Devils of Greenville are up 49-6 over Seymour. Anderson County leads at half. What was that, 42-19?
At Heritage.
At Heritage. Heritage started the year off well, but the Mavericks are rolling tonight. I didn't know how they were going to do with their quarterback situation.
There's another flag on the play.
Yeah, we'll see what that one is. Could be second down and 16 if somebody moved.
Like
illegal
y'all,
shift.
and like y'all said, these penalties are really costing the Dragons a couple times. They'd been in the end
They
zone.
declined the penalty, so that makes it 3rd down. So it's 3rd and a $20 cab ride here.
And catches it out there, gets inside the 30, stretches that ball out. That was a nice pickup in that situation.
I don't know. Would you think about it from here? Let's see. I can't. What do we got?
Union County is up on Cumberland Gap, 15-7.
What? 4th and 4,
Oak
maybe?
Ridge 16, Dobbins Bennett 7.
We are going for it.
He's looking.
Quick screen. Get there.
Where are they going to mark it? Right at the 24.
Ooh, Coalfield.
That official held up a 1st down.
Coalfield 59, Oakdale 0. It's in the 4th quarter.
Nope. Didn't make it.
Yep, 1st down Beavers.
I guess if you don't make it or you do make
It's
it,
a first down. It's a 1st down either way, Darren.
I'm sorry, this is my first day.
I didn't see them which way they pointed, though. McMinn leads the North City 52-0 at half.
In a situation like that, what do you do? I mean, you got
running
a
clock.
super long field goal, or
Oh,
or you go for it and get it and maybe put the nail in the coffin. It's the right call.
Yeah, you had to go for it right there. Another handoff to number 20.
There you go.
That time they put their head in there and knocked him down.
Easy, easy. Let's not push.
Jellicoe 14, Sunbright 6.
You make a good defensive stop. We don't want to give them free yards.
Timeout on the field by the Dragons.
Since they were mentioned tonight, Bearden is trailing Science Hill 35-0
Well, Representative Burchett would like to hear that.
at halftime.
21-10. I mean, Dragons are, in good shape. I would have liked to have seen them punch it in right there, but I mean, like, the defense is going to make a play. I do like what I'm seeing from the Dragons' perspective as far as body language. I mean, winning can be an attitude and the way you present yourself. And right now, what I'm seeing on the field, I'm seeing Karns a little frustrated. And Clinton seems to be holding a little momentum right now.
And the thing is the mindset switch from, just the way I've seen Clinton play tonight. It's just been fantastic. Their defense is really starting to step up, I believe, here in the second half. They've made a turnover. They've slowed Karns down. I still don't know if Karns has punted the ball yet. Quarterback keeps it.
Yeah, take your shoulder and go.
And he gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. I think is it 3rd down?
Yeah, I think so.
3rd down and 10 for the Beavers.
Got a couple substitutions.
A lot of substitutions.
The Dragons.
Austin Slover's taking some hits tonight, the quarterback for Karns. He's had a few knocks, but he's hanging in there.
He's taking more hits than the running back has.
Yeah.
That's probably true, Lee.
I mean, the running back's just been, he's been tough to, nail down. Throws it out wide.
Ooh.
Number 0 is a good little running back. He's the one that kept fighting for yards and ended up fumbling the ball earlier. But he's a good size.
Good play by Karns there to move the chains. Very safe throw. Just a lateral down the line. You got one blocker out there, you make one guy miss, and you move the chains. It's, solid play.
Number 0 is Weston Ritter.
Linebacker on defense as well. Don't often see a wide receiver and a linebacker.
No, normally it's like a tight end or a fullback and a linebacker, but another handoff to George.
Nice grab there by, what number is that?
68, I believe. 69. But he was still able to twist and gain about 4 or 5 more yards even in the grasp. I mean, he's just
a big gain on
he's
first
tough,
down.
He's a tough kid. Tough runner.
7 yards.
If I'm not mistaken, there's an old Anderson County quarterback on the Beaver sideline.
Slover? I know he was the head coach out at Cott County for a while.
Yeah, he was at Morristown. But I think he's on the coaching staff for Karns.
Looks like we have a
Another
dragon player.
down.
I'd say he's the big, tall guy here.
It's like an ankle injury.
I didn't know Caleb was over at Karns.
Well, according to this, Caleb Slover is listed as an assistant coach.
Oh. Well, he actually went to church with us whenever
when
he was in high school.
Yeah.
I bet that's his son.
Starting to have some people cramp up, too.
That's a hard stretch right there.
It is. Still can't see that number to see who the player is down.
I think it's number 30.
He's in some pain right there.
It looks like an ankle or lower leg.
When he was on the ground, it looked like he was grabbing the back of his calf.
Oof.
Walking on his own power, but limping.
Could be a high ankle or something like that.
It's gonna hurt. That's Riker arms. It's tailback too on offense.
You know, that's why I like high school and college sports more than the NFL, any kind of professional sport. They really get out there and put it all on the line, and I don't think you can necessarily say that about pros. And I get it. It's their livelihood. I get it. But I just have a different level of respect for
False start.
for those athletes that get out there.
2:18 left to go here, and Clinton still hanging on to that 11-point lead.
Cameron George makes me nervous.
He does. I think he's like one move away from
I
busting.
know it. Every time he touches
I
it,
know.
I'm like lined up to the right of your quarterback.
Bring a blitz. That could be a hold right there.
Damn.
Oh, that's intentional. Is that not intentional grounding?
No, I think he was trying to get to the receiver, but when he got pushed back, he just kind of went out of bounds.
Hats off to Jackson Harold. I don't know if y'all saw, but he blew up.
Yeah, he did.
got hit by 2 blockers and he pancaked them both. And I mean, that
Oh
was,
yeah, no, I was watching it. Is there a timeout?
Minute 49 to go. Timeout on the field. 21-10 Clinton.
Dragons defense really has stepped up here in the second half.
Yeah.
You know, number 20 still got, you know, a few decent plays, but he hasn't broken it like he was doing in the first half.
You know what I would love to see? When Clinton I would love to see Clinton have a sustained offensive drive where they just chew up the clock, keep
Oh, it'd be nice.
keep Karns' offense off the field and just put this one in the cooler.
I think they need to stop right here.
They
first,
do.
in a bad way. Nice shovel pass inside, number 6. Makes a couple guys miss, and he breaks a long one inside the 30, cuts back inside the 20 down to about the 15. And that's where he's going to go out inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Huge pickup.
That was
there
a nice
by Karns.
play. That was a nice play.
They stuck with number 20 as he went out,
Did.
watching that wheel route, and they did that little shovel pass on the inside, just caught Clinton off guard.
They did. No, they hadn't shown them that look before.
That was a huge pickup for the Beavers.
Yeah. Down to the 19. First and 10.
14.
Oh, 14. I'm sorry. Yes, 14.
So they can still pick up a first down, but they're in the red zone.
Ooh.
Oh,
you got
did
that,
he?
Bryson.
What? No. They're saying incomplete?
I thought
Let's
Bryson
see.
caught
The
that.
officials are getting together.
No, they can't call that incomplete.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
come on.
The Boo Birds have made their way to the Dragon Den.
I'm about to start booing. That was.
Please
awesome
don't do that.
play.
You'll be in my ear.
I
really
know.
loud.
That's why I said I'm about to. I didn't actually do it.
Come on, guys, that's terrible.
Oh, my goodness. Excellent play by Bryson Maddox.
Absolutely.
And I thought it was a takeaway. Maybe it hit the ground and I didn't see it from my angle, but man, excellent play by Bryson Maddox. Handoff to George.
Oh, somebody popped him.
Might be the hardest he's been hit all night.
Turned him around a little bit, but
Still picks up 8 yards.
exactly. Our people down on the field say it looked like a pick to them.
It looked like a pick from up here.
Looks like the cameras in the corner may have gotten it. They're looking at their cameras.
Unbelievable. Great play by Bryson Maddox. Handoff inside. Number 21 gets stood up. No. It's going to be 4th down and 2 for Karns.
DeMarcus Jones on
They're
the
gonna
field.
they're gonna have to go for it right here.
No, they don't.
I mean, if they kick the field goal, it's still an 8-point game.
I think it's a semi-tough decision, but they don't have to go for it.
I think they go for it. Slover's still out there.
Interesting. Who's not out there?
Number 20 after that hard hit from that run that he had.
Right. They got Jones as their tailback.
Number 90 in as a lead blocker. That's a big kid back there at fullback. Run his direction. Stretches it out.
Now, did he
he
keep
get
him
there?
out?
Yeah, he kept him out of the end zone.
So, let me ask you a question. As a running back, why don't you stay right behind those bright yellow britches?
Because as a running back, you think you're fast enough to get around everybody.
He should have stayed.
A fullback would have. A running back tries to get in on his own.
Those bright yellow britches are easy to follow. Like,
Well, that's the end of the third quarter
Come
going
on,
into the fourth.
man.
I know.
that frustrates me as a
You wore the bright yellow britches that they
Yeah.
were supposed to follow.
former offensive lineman, loud and proud. You got to follow them bright yellow britches.
Well, into the third, your score, Dragons 21, Karns 10. Dragons still clinging to that 11-point lead. But Karns is down inside the 1-yard line trying to punch it in. We may have I think we may have an interview coming up shortly. But, man, what a great third quarter there. And then we've got an interview. BJ, go ahead whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm here with Jason Hammock, the former Clinton High School football coach from last year. So tell us some things that you see that they're doing great.
They're trying to stay calm. they got to work on some penalties, but they've capitalized on some turnovers. We just got to punch a few more in. I think they're going to take their first one here and get rolling. Excited for them, very.
So how are you feeling about their defense?
We got to tighten up a little bit. We got to tackle a whole lot better, and these guys know. I've been texting them all night. But so if you got Darren Leach, aka Mr. Herb Street, in studio, wow, my hero, my absolute hero.
Hey, ask him if Hammocks will sponsor the green room, or Hammocks will sponsor the green room at ACTV
here in studio.
You know, we're needing some food over here. It's like 9 o'clock. We haven't eaten dinner.
They want to know if Hammocks will sponsor the green room for ACTV.
Absolutely. Tell them when they're doing their thing, but you can't just eat the whole time, guys. You got to talk. People want to hear it.
They were pretty jealous of me. I sent some pictures from some goodies that we got from the booths, and they weren't so happy about it.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, now Darren, he's a frequent visitor. You know, if we did those punch card things, I'd go broke because he'd fill up a card about once a week. No, I appreciate all the guys, everything. I miss it, but I love these guys, and I'm proud of them and looking forward to the season for them.
It's nice for you to come back and still support your guys.
Best interim.
It's a different vibe. I have not coached in 20. Well, this is the first time ever in 25 years I'm not coaching on a Friday night. So it's been a weird vibe, but I've enjoyed it and getting to breathe and be a spectator.
He's the best interim.
Well, thank you so much for tonight.
No problem. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Tell him I said he's the best interim head football coach Clinton's ever had.
They said you are the best interim football coach that Clinton has ever had.
Well, thank you. I'll take that and roll with it. Go out on a high note, I guess.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, BJ, and it's great to see the support. Now, I think Karns scored. I'm trying to get a score update. I wasn't sure about the 2-point conversion. So we're waiting to get the score update there. Because Karns is getting ready to kick off. And it is 21-18. So they did get the 2-point conversion. And Clinton is now only up by 3. So, Darren, this is that long scoring drive.
Love to see it. Love to see it. And shout out to Jason Hammock. He's doing a lot in Clinton, in downtown Clinton, to try to revitalize our downtown area. I mean, he's spending a lot of money, and nobody's paying me to do this, but man, if you hadn't been to his restaurant, it's a fantastic place to go grab a lunch or a meal. They're extending their hours. I mean, it's go down to Hammocks if you hadn't been there. Fantastic place. Jason and his wife are doing a fantastic job down there. A lot of the local kids at Clinton High School are working down there. Just a great community area.
I got to tell you a Jason Hammock story. Everybody's got one. If you spend any time in Clinton, you probably have one. I have one. The last day that his mom's restaurant was open before they closed, several businesses had sent flowers and stuff to the shop on their last day. I was working for the Chamber of Commerce and decided to go down there for lunch just to support them, tell them thank you, because I frequented that establishment quite often when I worked
it was
downtown.
a Clinton staple
Oh,
for
yeah.
years.
Thank you.
And they had fabulous carrot cake. So anyway, the last day, I'm in there eating lunch. Jason comes in with this very thoughtful bouquet of flowers, but it looked like, the local florist had come down there to set up shop because all these other people had sent flowers, and Jason had stopped by Food City to get his mama some flowers on her last day of her shop being open. And he's like, well, I guess I could just take these back to the car, But Jason he's a good person, and he and his family are doing some good work in Clinton. And I agree with you. If you have an opportunity, stop by there and get something to eat. It's a very modern, beautiful restaurant.
I tell him all the time, every time I see him when I'm down there, I was like, I wish you'd go public because I could at least pay myself back for as many times as I come down here and eat.
You want to share? Is that
eat
what
at
you're
his
saying?
restaurant.
Well, you know, I don't know how many years you got left till you're retiring from teaching, but you know he could be using a busboy down there at some point.
Well, maybe.
He might feed you for free.
There you go.
He's rolling out, looking deep
Yeah,
again.
that was
Comes
it.
pressure.
That was it, man.
Oh, nice shake. Shook off a couple of defenders.
He avoided the sack, picked up a couple yards, then slid.
It's a big third down. Still kind of deep in your own territory to be third and, I don't know.
That's where he started to slide. Where are they going to mark him?
Put that thing down, Mr. Official.
22.
Yeah, he only had one more defender, had some blockers out there. I wish he'd have kept running.
Third down.
Through the A gap.
Handoff inside. Bounces it out, gets past the 30. He's going to be close to a first down. I believe he got it.
I think he did. Yeah.
First down, Dragons.
That
Nice
was a
run
huge,
right there.
Huge pickup for the Dragons.
That's a Dragon first down.
It's going to be first and 10 for the Dragons from the 32.
No, empty.
Ran out of bounds to stop the clock. I'd like to see that continue to move.
Coming right back here. Boom, we own it, man.
This time he cuts inside. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, but I don't think he gets much else.
Big hit there.
Foul.
Like that was Austin Fan, linebacker,
Second down.
number 27.
The Dragons really need to score to feel comfortable. Karns does have a kicker.
Karns has always had a good kicker too. I was talking about the running backs there, but I remember one time when I was in school, they had this kid.
It's like 57 yards.
No, it was. I thought it was in the 60s. It was something unbelievable. It was like 60.
Going deep once again.
He high-pointed the ball.
Yes, sir.
Boston Maddox.
Third time's the charm.
There's a reason he's being recruited by several colleges. There you go.
He goes up, he high points it. Maybe he should just do that instead of just wait for the ball to fall into his hands. Just go up and grab it.
It's nice to create a little real estate behind you. Get out of the shadow of your own goalpost. Big first down for the Dragons. Looks like the 27 maybe.
Rolling.
A little high.
Half ball, incomplete.
Little high.
Second down.
While there's a break in the action, I just want to tell Ryan and Andy and everyone thank you. They've kind of done a little work on the studio here. Got some new TVs behind us and some just a little different look, and looks pretty good.
Yeah, they've done a great job. I just want to be. I'm going to be nervous because I'm watching this as a fan.
Right.
When we, I know we're moving the ball well when we throw it, but when we don't complete it, the clock stops. And when we run out of bounds, the clock stops. I don't want the clock to stop. I want it to keep rolling.
No, tick, 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 tick. Let it run on down.
But admittedly,
now it's third down and long.
Yeah, Clinton has had more success throwing the ball tonight than we have running it, for sure. Now, Benjamin's had some nice runs.
Yes.
But as far as, our tailbacks.
I mean, he picked up the first down just a minute ago, when they really needed it. So let's see what they do here. I would look for Bryson Maddox. I'd double cover him if I was Karns, but he's rolling outside. Oh!
Half ball, incomplete.
4th down and about 14 for the Dragons.
Oh man, you gotta catch that. I mean,
There's been some bad drops tonight.
That'd be really a good momentum shifter right there with 9 minutes left in the 4th quarter. But it looks like they're going for it.
I think again you're kind of in that.
You can't really punt it.
No man's land. If you
No
punt it
man's,
and you punt it in the end zone, what do you gain? 11 yards.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, you got to go for it.
Looked like his arm was hit.
Oh,
good
right.
defense.
Yeah.
Maddox made a nice adjustment on the ball. He was moving
There at 15-yarder.
Hey! Look at the guy in the Karns blue shirt yelling.
He got right in his face, and that was obvious.
You know what, guys? It doesn't matter what side of the ball you are. These penalties, I mean, they'll kill you.
Senseless.
I mean, you.
So
stop them.
Karns is down by 3. They could have the ball right there at the 31-yard line. Instead, he gets up in the guy's face, costs him 15 yards. He's going to be back at the 15.
Yeah.
Or 16, whatever. But
So it was after the play.
Yes,
They called it a
it's still-
dead ball,
yeah.
so it's their ball.
Yeah, it's still their ball. But
The Clinton Dragon defense is going to have to represent right here. We need to, 3 and out would be fantastic. Cause the third turnover of the game.
Fumble, even a sack would be huge.
Well, Mr. George is back in the backfield, and I may have mentioned this, but he makes me nervous.
Like that.
Number 12 was there.
Oh,
Thank you, Darren.
Oh,
Good job, Darren.
He's been too good all night.
Karns Beavers pick up a 40 on the play.
Oh man. He's been right there, a step away all night from breaking one.
Yep.
So, we do have the Clinton Dragons leading the Karns Beavers 21-18, and they've got those great mascots of the Dragons and the Beavers. But here at ACTV in our updated studio, we have added a couple of mascots ourselves. Over Dallas's shoulder, we do have the 1980s legend, Alf. Alien life form right there. And no, I'm not talking about Dallas. I'm talking about the stuffed animal over Dallas's shoulder.
Dallas probably has no clue who that dude is.
Probably not.
You do?
I do.
You know Alf?
You know Alf? Okay.
They did
He
a
was
great job.
like the first Barney.
No,
wasn't
he had his own 30-minute. No, don't get me started. And here comes
It's
here
nostalgic
comes
for Lee.
George again, coming over the other side, cuts it up, picks up another first down. Man, he is so tough. Dragons need to do something right here. And then over Jared's shoulder, we have the great James Brown,
Godfather of soul, hardest working man in showbiz.
who has a Clinton hat on tonight to match his vest. And we got James Brown over Jared's shoulder.
You know, Ron Brown, didn't he coach at Clinton?
He did.
Ron Brown. I mean, they're cousins.
So here come the Dragons, or here come the Beavers again, 1st and 10. Another handoff.
Man, he's still fighting for yards.
If I'm Karns, I don't throw the ball again.
No, why?
With 7 minutes left of the game, I turn around. I'm going to buy this young man a cheeseburger tonight, and I'm going to turn around and hand it to him every time. And if Clinton, if we want to win, they're going to have to bow their neck and do something with 2-0. That's what I'm doing if I'm the offensive defensive coordinator. I won't throw this ball again. I'm going to hand it to George. And if I'm Clinton, you're either going to, if you're going to win or lose by figuring out a way to stop
Yeah.
him.
Let him just. I mean, he's been an all-star. Let him get the all-star special at Waffle House tonight. You know, just keep feeding him the rock. There it is again. Picks up the first. Ooh, maybe short. It's close. See where they spot it. Maybe an official timeout for a measurement.
They're going to say third down.
Third down and 1 or a half. This is big for the Dragons. They need to come up with something right here.
Yeah, and like I said, they've played a really good game tonight.
I don't know, Darren. I got one more for you. Do it one more time where they have 20 go out and give that little shovel pass to 6.
Yeah, maybe.
Because Dragons are so focused on 20 right now. There he is. Oh, he stopped.
I guess they're going to dance with the one that brung them.
I think he stopped short. I think it's going to be 4th down.
That's what my daddy always said.
There's some short. Interesting call here. I understand they've got a decent kicker. We'll see.
But that would be what, 31, 32. It'd be about a 40-yard kick.
Yeah. Let's see who wants this yard of turf right here.
All right, the quarterback's out there.
Oh,
Snack for
beautiful.
0.
That was smart play.
They took the quarterback, spread him out wide, went Wildcat, picked up the first down.
That wasn't Wildcat. That was the quarterback.
No, quarterback was lined up at wide
Quarterback's
receiver.
number 9. That was number 0 that had the ball.
Oh, I thought it was 9. I'm sorry. My eyes is playing trick. I don't have my glasses on. Left them at home.
Another Dragon player down, it looks like.
Man, it's been a tough night for the Dragons as far as the injury goes. They've had a lot of times they've had to go out there.
Oh, you hate to see that.
Yeah.
Well, he's walking a little bit better. Is that Levin? Is that Jackson?
Yeah, it's Jackson.
He's one of their team captains. You hate to see that. Somebody's going to have to step up and fill his spot.
Those are some big shoes to fill. He's a leader on and off. They're lined up in the same formation. I think they handed off to 20 this time. Nope, 0 keeps it. That's a big boy.
You know, I'm okay. I'm okay with him doing that. I don't want to see 20 run.
Well, 0's the one that fumbled it earlier, trying to gain some more yards.
440.
Tick, tick, tick. Now that clock becomes an enemy, I think.
There's a lot of strategy questions you begin to answer when
Do you
they're
let 'em
asked.
in?
When do you start? Do you let them score? Do you have more time, or do you bank on your defense to
Well, I
keep
mean,
them out?
they're still outside the 10, so same type play.
Stopped
go.
him on that one.
They gotta make something happen, or they're not gonna have much time left to score.
They either need to hold them or think about using a timeout, maybe.
You're getting in that area where you're gonna need to
Save
consider
some
that.
time.
I
Yeah.
think if you get the first down, I think you might start using timeouts probably when it drops below 3.
Can they hold them here on 3rd down?
20 still in the game.
Why wouldn't you do?
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying. They got an extra blocker over here on this side. Oh, pitch it outside the 20.
Getting out wide.
Oh, I think they didn't let him get a first down. I think it's gonna
Depends
be
on where they
4th.
mark it.
Yep, he's going to be a yard short, 4th down. Time stops, he went out of bounds.
Oh, that looks like a solid 4th and 2.
He must have stepped
He
out.
stepped out early, yeah.
Well, if you're looking at the mark there, it's the referee's foot there, so it's about a yard.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 1. This is a big play for the Dragons.
A battle over 1 yard.
Game of inches.
Karns is going wide. Same play.
Yep. Cuts it in.
Get in.
Yeah, he got in.
He got in.
Yep.
Touchdown, Beavers. Clinton has led the whole game, and now 3:21 left. Karns takes their first
Now,
lead.
here's a real question for you. Did they go for 2?
It's a 4-point lead right now. Why would you go for 2?
Forced up. No, they have to score a touchdown.
Yep.
Never mind.
Well, here's the bright side of Clinton. You struck deep tonight several times
Yes.
on Karns. I mean, you've got the receivers, and Benjamin's got the arm. So, I mean, you got your plan in front of you.
Blocked it. You see that?
Nice, yeah.
I just don't want to see a roughing the kicker.
I knew the guy from the outside, before he even kicked it, I knew he had it blocked.
It was Bryce.
I was like, blocked it. So it's a 3-point game, and Clinton doesn't have a great kicker.
Oh, man.
3:21 to go.
I would say the Dragons are going to try to go for the score. I don't think a lot of people.
Oh,
want
yeah.
an
No, they'll go
overtime
for
game,
6. This is why coaches get paid.
Yeah, and
These type times right here. I just don't remember. Does Clinton have 2 timeouts? Or just 1?
I think they have 1, but I'm not certain.
I know they have 1 for sure.
Let me text our friends over there.
A lot of strategy comes into play here. What kind of kickoff do you give them? Do you kick it and give Clinton a chance to return?
You do a short kick.
Squib it. Who knows? We'll see.
Well, I don't know. I don't think that there's too much time to squib it. I think you got to kick it deep right here.
For sure. You want them to cover as much ground as possible.
And Clinton wants the ball to go out of bounds before it gets to the end zone.
3:21 to go. You'll get the ball to 20. 80 yards between you and a win. You take a tie over a loss, but I'd rather
Wait, is there a
punch it
flag
in.
on the play?
Maybe we
Stay with the man with the white hat.
Maybe we can count on Karns self-destructing.
Is that 15?
Unsportsmanlike?
I think I read 15 from his lips.
That could have been the player number 2.
Unsportsmanlike on Karns.
Against Karns.
That's
Good
15
grief.
yards. Takes him from the 20 to the 35, Darren. I like that call.
Yeah.
I didn't see what happened.
You know,
Wonderful play number 1.
both teams have been just shooting themselves in the foot with penalties. I mean, both teams.
Okay. From our sideline reporter, B.J. Caldwell, Clinton has 2 timeouts remaining.
2 timeouts. All right, very good.
That was half right.
You're halfway there.
You said at least 1. I would say that's like 3/4 right. I mean, that's why they don't let me teach school, but
Yeah.
The Beavers are coming on this
You
one.
got 3 wideouts to the bottom. Oh, screen up to the top. Nice
get
block.
upfield. Get upfield.
50, 45, 40, 35. Pushed out of bounds right around the 30-yard line. Huge play for the Dragons.
Any flags?
That's Riker Arms. I mean, he went out. He went out in the last series. I thought
It looks like his legs are working all right to me.
I guess
They've been a cramp for him.
He was holding the back of his hammy.
Yeah.
they all work better when you got the ball in the open field.
Now here's the thing, don't score too fast.
Score.
You have to
Just
score.
Score.
Don't get me wrong.
I don't care how you do it.
Don't get me wrong.
Get into the end zone. Well, I don't know. I don't want 20 to touch it again.
Great play there to open the
Absolutely. Oh, that's a false start on the Dragons. Dadgummit.
False start against the Dragons. Remains first down.
Hate to see that. So 3:10 remaining. 1st and 15 for the Dragons. They're down by 3. And they have 2 timeouts remaining. Bryson Maddox at the bottom of your screen.
Oh! Woo. I believe.
I think somebody got a wrong signal.
Well, we got miscommunication there.
I think he was ready for a quick out, and
yeah, somebody zigged and somebody zagged.
So 2nd down and 15 now for the Dragons.
Is that possible for the pick 6?
So there's going to be a timeout on the field. I didn't see who called it. Must be Clinton.
Look at how big their band section was. It took up most of the bleachers over there. That's the biggest
That's the
thing we've
biggest
seen
band in a while. It was a timeout by Clinton. So now they have 1 remaining. I guess after miscommunication like that, this is too big of an.
Yeah.
You want to make sure
Wanna make
everybody's
sure
on
you
the
got
same
it right.
page.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I know who I'd be looking for.
Seven.
Number 7.
7. Number 7.
Number 7. He's at the bottom of your screen wide here.
Throw it up high where you can go and high point it again.
2nd down. Can't see the coverage, but I'd be double teaming somebody. I'd have a safety over there.
You got 4 here, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you got 8.
Two away from him. And he picked up
a yard. 5
or 6.
I think it's going to be 3rd down and 11 from where they're spotting.
Oh, he must have stepped out of bounds.
Well, I mean, this is 2-down territory, so it doesn't really
Oh,
matter.
yeah, no, you go for it.
You're going for it on 4th down anyway. So. The annexation of Puerto Rico would be a good play right here. Or the Ukiu.
Oh, the Ukiu. You got Tweeter down here on the team.
Boogie Miles. How many football?
Oh.
4th and 11.
4th down.
It's getting loud down there at the Dragon Stadium. You hear it through the headset. Our sideline reporter's letting us know how loud it is. Number 4 is open. He's telling them. If you ask the wide receiver, they're always
I
open.
think they started their last time out.
Clinton just took their last time out. They were going to run out of time.
You're talking about body language earlier, Darren. It's kind of flipped. Karns has all the momentum now.
Yeah. Well, this is a big play for the Dragons, obviously, but they have picked up 3rd and long, and I mean they've had some, large plays, large gains that they've picked up to move the sticks.
They cannot have any penalties.
No.
And they can't have any drops.
No.
This is it.
They've had enough of both tonight.
It's 4th down and 11. You have to have a play right here. Now, if Karns comes up and makes a great defensive play, that happens. But you can't have any self-infliction right here.
You got Ryan Jones at the top of your screen. Maddox at the bottom of your screen. Rolling to Maddox's side.
Oh, and they go for it.
What was that all about?
Again, I think there was some miscommunication there. Looks like
Coach Dawson doesn't look too happy.
He's out to the numbers screaming.
I think he's wanting the flags or something. I didn't see what happened down the
I don't think
field.
he was yelling at the ref. I think he was yelling at the player. No, it might be.
They only got one example. It's the damn sideline. So, I mean, damn. One example.
They're talking about something.
What do we got here?
One first down wins the game.
Put on sports.
One first down wins
They're sending the defense out there, so I don't think it's anything other than Coach Dawes yelling.
one first down. You need one.
I mean,
Yeah, he's one of the defensive pass interference play.
Is he taking
Call.
notes? What's the?
So according to BJ, the defensive back literally stopped the route whenever he tried to go towards the middle of the field, and he was pushed out of the way.
So what are we writing down? What I'm saying, is he trying? Are they gonna review it, send it to Nashville?
Yeah, but the worst thing that can happen is Nashville reprimand the referees. I mean, it's not going to change the outcome of the game.
Oh, there is a flag on the field. And sportsmanlike on Clinton.
They was
It's
offsetting.
2:45 to go. No timeouts. You got to hold them. They're going to run the football.
Yeah, I mean, they could run it out. That was a terrible call.
A little score of interest while we have a second.
Yeah,
Anderson
go for it.
County won 63-19 against the Heritage Mountaineers.
Well, it looks like Anderson County is back.
Well,
Heritage was
3-0 here.
3-0.
Yeah, Heritage has a pretty good football team. But next week they will travel to Carter.
Yep.
What are they? The Hornets.
Hornets.
Green Jackets.
I think it was the Hornets.
And then Clinton next week has.
When's our next game?
That to do as well. Our next game is September 26th. It will be Clinton versus Campbell County.
Is the ball come out?
That's a tough.
So Heritage was 2-0. They played CAK in South Bowl. I thought they played Clinton too.
They did, but the game was no.
Oh, was it like a?
No, it was
oh,
the first
one
game.
of those.
It was the first game of the
But
year they
rained
rained
out
out
or whatever.
Yeah, it was there. It was Clinton.
No contest. It was kind of like the Anderson County Powell game.
And then Clinton next week has Central at Central. I think CHS.
Yeah.
And then the following week we'll be back here covering Clinton Campbell County.
So we're doing 3 Clinton games this year. We're only getting 1 Anderson County game this year. The Anderson County, the reason we're only doing 1 is with the schedules, when who's on, where they're on TV.
We got
and
so many
everything
local
else.
stations that are also covering games.
We just didn't have the opportunity. So we're giving you 4 ACTV football games this year, 3 here at Clinton and 1 at Anderson County. But as it looks like Karns is moving down the field and trying to salt this one away against the Dragons. man, Clinton looked like they had it through 3.5 quarters, Darren.
Yep, got to play 4.
That looks like to be Rocker again as well. Looks like the same leg he hurt
Maybe
earlier.
a cramp.
First down for the Beavers, yeah.
First and 10.
$1:56 to go.
From about the 12.
10. Just kneel down.
Yeah. I think that's probably what they're going to do. Let the clock run down. So unless some bad snap or something happens, it looks like Karns is going to go to 2-2 on the season, and your home Dragons are going to go to 0-3. To me, oh, well, guys, what do you think?
Saw some really good stuff out of Clinton.
Yeah, especially in the newer offense.
The wide receivers have to do a better job with their quarterback.
Yeah, they had a lot of drops.
That might sound like a strong statement, but there were 4 big plays that should have been big plays that were drops. And when it hits you in the hands like that, you got to catch it.
Yeah.
I was going the same route. I just think you saw a lot of new life in this new offense they're trying, Coach Dawson's trying to establish with it being kind of an RPO / quick thing. And like I said, I'm kind of with Jared. I think a lot of receivers had a little bit to do tonight to keep up with, like I said, just the drop passes and also the penalties on both.
Oh, yeah.
So I think overall it's a tough loss, but I think it's a good learning game for them as they continue on the season.
I think there's some things you can build on. I think there's some positive takeaways tonight that you can build on some things. One of the things you've got to do is you've got to eliminate penalties. You've got to, kind of take care of your own business a little bit. Some positive things that the Dragons can build on. You got to get, as tough as this is, you got to put it behind you and get ready for next week, because nobody's going to feel sorry for you. And Coach Dawson knows that. He'll have them back at it Monday for practice. You just gotta get better. You gotta fix your mistakes, and get ready for the next one.
Yeah, and as the offense has grown and improved this year, they need to have that same growth and improvement on defense. Karns had a lot of really big plays, especially in the running game. Right. And, our player of the game, if we had one, would be George, number 20 for Karns. I mean, he did what he wanted to. He did what he had to, and just an outstanding player. And there's a lot of bright spots for the Dragons, and there's a lot to look forward to. There was a lot of good fight in this team, but yes, they need to clean up the mistakes. They need to clean up the penalties. Overall, it was a good game for them, and a lot of growth to be had.
Yeah, good game to watch. You hate that the Dragons came out on the short end of this one. They're learning, and I think when you get down to what Coach Hammock said during the sideline interview with BJ, one other thing that I think would be huge: tackle better.
Yeah.
Wrap up and tackle better. But the good news is those are improvable skills.
They are.
You can, those are things you can do.
The
you can work on.
athleticism is there. They've got speed. They've got but it's just the fundamentals. It's still just getting those fundamentals locked in.
Yep.
Final thoughts, Dally?
Absolutely. Like I said, I'm excited for this team as they keep going on this year. Like I said, just got to lock in some fundamental stuff. As like you said, it's the start of the year. So hopefully we got many more games to cover this year, and hopefully
I think we'll see big improvements.
Yeah.
Jared?
Yeah, I mean, you got a young staff, you got a young team, you've got lot to be excited about. I do feel like that if we had done a little better job catching the football tonight, I think the score would be different. About at least 4 big plays where it hit them in the hands and dropped the ball.
Dan?
So.
Yeah, I mean, just the same. I mean, I think there's some positive takeaways here. You got to – I think the big thing is you got to kind of keep the troops together, get them back to work. I mean, these 4 quarters are over. There's nothing you can do about the 24-21. It is what it is. Let's get back together and get back to work.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I've seen more excitement and enthusiasm for Clinton football this year than I have in a while. And they're excited about the new coaches. The players are excited. The city's excited. They've got the new Jumbotron. Their facilities have gotten an upgrade. And it's fantastic to see, the community and everybody really getting behind this team, getting behind this coach, getting behind this school. I look forward to seeing it continue to grow and, really get Clinton back to the powerhouse that they used to be. So, guys, thank you all so much for watching. We really, really appreciate it. Darren, great job on your interview, your coach's interview pregame. We look forward to seeing that every week. Jared, Dallas, for all of us, thank you all so much for watching us here at ACTV. Stay tuned for great programming, the replay of this game, and all the great programming on ACTV throughout the week. We will see you on September 26th for Clinton versus Campbell County. Thank you all so much for watching. Good night, everybody.